Smoke that shit, pass that shit. Like that shit, smoke that shit. Pass that shit. Hey, fuck you, man!
You don't wanna be at. This ain't no home sweet home. It's a home sweet misery. We knew when we got here, they tried to put us away. But when they seen us walk down the street, they ran the other way. Backstage, Atlanta, yeah. Backstage in the whole USA. Backstage, nasty and hot. The further down the block you went, the better it got. Jump in, like to be a brow. Old lady McDuffie, she don't give the cops a call. She might as well call the Army or the United States Marines. Hand up this backstage scene. Backstage, Atlanta, yeah. Backstage in the whole USA. Backstage, nasty and hot. The further down the block you went, the better it got. Home, and they thought that they were hot. They thought that they were nasty. Couldn't be more alive. But I never get hearing that endless dollar say. Someone should have told them those boys about Backstage USA. So don't you come looking on the side tech. Cause this is where the free birds live and everything's going down. If you don't know by now, we always get our way. That's the way it is down here on Backstage USA. Backstreet, Atlanta, yeah. Backstreet in the whole USA. Backstreet, nasty and hot. Further down the block you with the better it got.
Pull up, pull up, pull up. Speaking of DTKA is now live. Number 41 coming all the way from the Metroplex, Dallas TX. Pull up, y'all. Kool-Aid so good if you diabetic can drink it. Let's get it. Oh, shit. When I said let's get it, I did not know we was gonna get this shit right here. Y'all, come with us to the back right now. Apparently we got J Money and Sir Scott Ryan getting it in. I would say getting it in where they fit in, but it don't look like either one of them fit right there, which is why that table is kind of slanted up against those steel chairs right there. But how the hell are y'all doing? Pull up. Make sure y'all are hitting those like, heart, smiley faces, and shares and things like that. Pulling up in the comments. Jeff Black, what's good with you? Crystal King, what up? Mahia, what's happening? What's good with you, brother? Alexa Rain, pull up. We got Solidus in the house. We got Grady pulling up in the building as well. That's what I'm talking about. Reaching for the neck. Not looking good. Josh Teeple with the like. Pull up, man. What's going on with you? How you doing? Oh, and right to the back of the noggin. So Sir Scott Ryan is getting his in. And now to the knee of J Money. Now, last week, we didn't have, or should I say the week before. Oh, that shit looked like it hurt. There was no speaking of DTKA, but the last speaking of show that we had, we didn't have any matches whatsoever. But as y'all can see, when it go down, and there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. I mean, sometimes people don't plan on when they gonna get that ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? It just happens. Appreciate all of y'all being with us, sipping with us. J Money with the chair, looking for it. Couldn't find it on the smash, but able to get it right to the gut of Sir Scott Ryan. Now up, right on the shoulder, Sir Scott Ryan taking a bump on the concrete. You can hear Sir Scott Ryan right now just going through it. My man's going through it. J Money, Sir Scott Ryan in the back right now, brawling. Y'all, we ain't even got to, we got good shit to talk about too. We got good shit to talk about too, but we can't even get to the goods because these heathens don't know how to act. Got Chambers in the house, chanting that MBI, getting those MBI chants up. Alexa Rain with the pull-up Kool-Aid, man, what's going on with you? Hey, you may not have had a belt right now, but you're still champ in my book. Stay sipping. You can see that one chair right there below J Money's feet. All kinds of did it. Oh! And on it. Sir Scott. Yeah, he out of there. He out of there. He out of there. Pull up. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Got a hashtag Blade Inc. in the chat. And oh! Hustle and Money making their way to the ring. They might not like what the hell they just saw. I got something to say about it. Pull up. Let's see, I see Ali, I see DB, and I see Anthony Antone behind him. So everybody but Sir Scott Ryan, and it makes sense because he kind of just got his ass whooped right now, but you know, is what it is. Someone please call 911. Nina Harkless pulling up, 20 below, pulling up, Los Boricuas, but better in the house. Looks like Mina is getting fed up with the Christmas thing. She say, "Hey, we gonna hit Santa with that one more game." Pull up, I rocks with it. And look at that with the share. Okay, I see ya. Mina Harkless coming through with the like and the share on that. Anthony Antone doing the same damn thing. Okay, player. Okay, player. Looks like we got DB Money and the Big Bad Baby Daddy out here, y'all. This is about to be cranked up. MBI, Hustle and Money. Obviously, this feud is not done, which I will get to later on tonight because we're going to talk about HoliDazed and Confused. Oh, yes, we will. Yes, we will. Move. 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 Pull up. Okay. Got Chambers. Ricky Rose. And Rose feeling himself right now. I guess he be like, hey, bro, just held it down. Bro, just held it down. NBI feeling themselves right now. Sippers, who y'all rocking with in this whole thing, by the way? Are y'all team NBI or are y'all team Hustle and Money in this whole thing? Because they obviously feeling some kind of way about each other. Uh-oh. Jeremy Bryant pulling up with the like. I see you, man. Stay sipping. Irish Whip. Got the Big Bad Baby Daddy in the corner. Chambers tossing Ali out. Looking to slide through and dives with a drop kick underneath the Rizzo. And y'all, the match just jumped off. The bell rang like 2 seconds ago and we are already getting This Is Awesome chance. This is just to show you how DTKA be popping. Ali going in, now Ali going out. Now also, Sippers, we do have the prompt up where you can poll up your wrestling topics, wrestling questions, you know, because I know how some of y'all are where y'all don't like the sound of y'all's voice. So y'all don't call in and things like that. So if you want to poll it up and you want us to discuss your topic, just poll it up there in the question prompt there and we will get to anything you want to talk about as long as it's wrestling related. Poll up. Oh, damn, Jeff Black with 100 stars. Power! Warpath says insignificant factions. Damn. That man said offensive to the eyes. Solid is coming in now. Wait, what is this? What did Anthony Antone do? Okay, NBI is for real about this anybody can get the smoke business. My man Anthony Antone is just out there and Chambers is just running up. Not once, but twice, bruh. You gonna waste a whole signature on a motherfucker? Goddamn. Jeff Black with the cups. 20 below say, I don't like this motherfucker, but I'm rocking with the Big Bad Baby Daddy this one and only time. Y'all, if y'all missed the podcast yesterday, we actually told a story or covered a story about a Big Bad Baby Daddy in real life. Real life. So if y'all missed it, go check it out on the YouTube, y'all. It was a freaking banger. And based on the analytics from now on, the podcast will be live on YouTube. Live on YouTube. So fuck with us on Wednesdays over there doing that damn thing. Really fuck with us anytime we live, but y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Pull up. Man, y'all see you with the cups. And a stunner? 1, 2, and the Big Bad Baby Daddy kicks out. Alexa says no one loves NBI since Chambers joined them. Damn! Damn! Alexa says Chambers has brought down the cloud of MBI. Jeff Black saying King of the Indies division? Crickets. Uh-oh. Looks like Jeff Black calling out the King of the Indies division, and rightfully so. Lately, what I've been seeing popping is Rufus and Warpath going at it. They've been barking at each other, going back and forth and shit. Mr. Wade Sinister pulling up with that like. Also saw a little something where Muhammad is using his championship perk against Ace to get his championship rematch this Sunday. Pulling up. Those are about the two only things that I saw as far as the King of the Indies division right now. 20 below say I don't like either team. That's why he got 2 tomatoes. Solid to say BRB. Can't see any comments in the chat. All right, fam. You know we gonna be here. German suplex there. Backflip thrown in the mix by Chambers. But he'll say, hope all holidays going good. Hey, man, mine's was fucking lovely, man. Like, I had my kids together, you know, so I'm happy, man. I'm happy. Now, DB just tossing Ricky Rose all over the place. The disrespect. Now, Alexa, I don't blame you or Chambers for being salty at each other right now. Even like leading up until we went live here, I saw y'all going at each other in the group chat. So yeah, I know it's real. I know it's real. Oh yeah, Alexa feeling some kind of way today, boy. Y'all better watch out. Y'all better watch out. Oh, DB Money taking Ricky Rose to suplex. Shit, hey. Jeff Black says, I have people from the Intercontinental and Heavyweight division challenging me. Sinister Elite, but no King of the Indies. Damn. He say everybody want the smoke except for the division that he in. Jeff Black talking mad shit right now, and I gotta say, he's validated. Only a 2 count there. Ali with the kick out. Fresh fade. Good kick to the gut there. Ali looking for the lariat. Not able to get it, but that DDT though. And the Kingsman's own Ari Hell pulling up with the like. What's happening? What's happening? Don't forget, y'all can call into the show by messaging your boy Q, and we will get you set up and prompted in there. Tyler Connor pulling up with that like as well of the Divine Rapture. What's happening, broski? He'll say, BRB, hey man, we will be right here.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Pull up there, Tyler. Pull up there, man, with that share. I see you. You know what I'm saying? Throw your shares in the air and share them like you just don't care. All that shit, man. Pull up. Goes around DDT. Planted. Down goes Ricky Rose. Ali making the tag to the big bad. Or no, making the tag to DB Money. My bad. DB eating that top turnbuckle pad right there. Ricky Rose following up with a kick to the chest and over the top leg drop as DB drapes over the apron clip. Ricky Rose. Right after the springboard leg drop to the outside makes a beeline for the big bad baby daddy. Now DB coming to the aid of his homie.
At this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Hey, Jeremy with that motherfucking share right there. Pull him up there. Pull him up there, Jeremy. Let him know. Let him know. Y'all hear fresh fade on that count. Irish whip. Got DB back in the corner. Last time he was in there, he was getting fucked up. Now Ricky Rose going with the bulldog, and Now it's frog splash. Yatna! Hit him. Pull up. Y'all hear the sippers. Now Ali, Irish whip, sending Ricky Rose to the outside. That man mean business. That man mean business. Also, I want to give a shout out to all of the groups that be supporting DTKA promotions. I'm talking about Dallas wrestling fans. I'm talking about old school wrestling. I'm talking about the Nation of African American Wrestling, LLC, and so many others who be accepting our posts and letting DTKA do its thing. Yo, props and shout outs to y'all. And actually, you know what? I'm going to give y'all another one once we get to the talking side of the show. Appreciate all the love that y'all been showing us, for real, for real. And thank you to everybody who's watching us right now on the platform. Pull up. Now, I see you with those cups, man. I see you with those cups over here sipping like a true player. That man called me Archie Alpha 5. That actually sounds pretty freaking legit. We got hashtag we are in the motherfucking building and sipping like it's about to get sinister. Okay. Now, Big Chief with that like. I see you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You too big, bro. You can't sneak up in here. You know what I'm saying? I see you, bro. Big Chief. And y'all, now we are sipping as Anthony Antone has spilt his Kool-Aid, and this man ain't even in the match. This man is not even in the match, and he done spilled his Kool-Aid. Ain't that about a bitch? Warpath, I see you with the cups. Archie Alpha, can you hear me? We teleporting you to the command center. What you trying to say? Mighty, I see you up there, man. Pull up, bro. Hey, we know what it is, man. You good, bro? P.O.P. Hold it down. Now Chambers on. What did Anthony Antone do besides come out here and ride for his homies? Like, honestly, like, I know he ain't black or nothing like that, but I give him a pass on. Fuck them all, didn't it? Throw them down, throw them in. Fuck them all, didn't it? Throw them up, throw them in. Fuck them all, didn't it? Throw them down, throw them in. I ride for money, man, fuck them. Like, that is what he's doing right now. And they out here, NBI, I gotta be real with y'all. It's kind of hard for me to rock with y'all on this one. Damn, my man Big Chief coming up in here with the mad disrespect with the, hey, but you hit that share though, bro, so I fucks with you. So I fucks with you. Jeff Black, are you trying to get me to say wild shit on the stream? Because now you hit me with the Go Go Power Ranger. Like, come on now, I'm from the 90s, bro. How am I going to not read that and not do it the way it's supposed to be done? I just heard a slap, and the big bad baby daddy didn't take too kindly to that right shit. Y'all hear the count. Fresh fade on that 9 count. He's on that 10 count. And look, and even after getting his Kool-Aid spilled, my man Anthony Antone is still over there minding his own business. Oh, okay, Ricky Rose, I feel you, bro. Already then. Looking for a baseball slide right there. Not able to connect. Irish Whip has the big bad baby daddy in MBI's corner. Kick to the bad knee. Now a tag to Chambers. Hey, what the fuck? Ricky Rose with a suplex at the top and then a splat clip. FBI, I gotta tell you, I don't agree with y'all's tactics, but way to work as a team, though. And this is the first time we've actually seen Chambers and Ricky Rose like tag team up side by side in a match. You know, majority of the time it's J Money and his bro Ricky Rose. This time we actually getting Chambers side by side with Ricky Rose. Not in the 3v3, but a regular classic Kool-Aid tag. Damn! Yeah, those dreads just lost some length. Fresh fade. Got a 1-2 and DB Money with the breakup. And now Chambers with the makeup. No, DB Money with the makeup. DB coming in there with the makeup. Duty say only my chick is a cover girl. What the fuck is you talking about? Chambers say just sit on my face so we can stop beefing. Oh my damn. Oh my damn. That man is all the way live. Elbow underhook suplex from the big bad baby daddy. Walks over, makes the tag to DB. Now DB's in. We got DB Money and Chambers. These two in the world title division. DB say he don't care nothing about that though. Get all the smoke. Got a 1. Got a 2. And a kick ass. DB draped up against the ropes. Now punching it. Ah! DB trying to get the jump on Chambers. Chambers saying, oh, hell no. Oh! Chambers after the curb stop making the tag to Ricky Rose. And now, yeah, Ricky Rose basically just in here getting the brunt of punishment that Chambers pretty much initiated, which is kind of fucked up. But I mean, hey, that's what it is. What it is. When you're riding with your homies, sometimes you gonna get the brunt of that. J-Hun, what's happening? Sometimes you gonna get the punishment, even if it ain't your fault. And y'all, now we are still sipping. We are still sipping as Ricky Rose has spilt his Kool-Aid. So Anthony Antone has spilt his on the outside. Now Hustle and Money is making sure MDI spilled a Kool-Aid. A cup for a cup. 1, 2, oh no. Thought that was about to be a two-ski. Looks like the knee of DB Money went out on him. Y'all saw that. The knee of DB Money kind of gave out on him for a sec there. Jay Hunt, I appreciate that share, bro. Headhunters in the motherfucking house. Going around that DDT around the world. And if you know that man and his escapades, you know the big bad baby daddy has been just that, around the world. Why? Because he gets around. Ricky Rose up top. Alexa Ray says, I'll be sitting on Buckeye's face later. Yes, please. The Mighty say, F the Headhunters. Oh, okay, damn. I would say, tell us how you really feel, but you just did that. Pull up. Cause I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Ari says everyone's ears will bleed after they hear what I gotta say. Oh shit, okay. Okay, so sounds like we will be getting the Kingsmen calling into the show. Later today in a top rope moonsault from Ricky Rose. The fact that he did that in his beanie is still on. Got him up, DB Money with the reversal to a Russian leg sweep. Down goes Ricky Rose. Now DB says white for it, white for it. Jay Hunt says them damn City Warriors, boy. Them damn City Warriors. That man say he's changing the acronym. Alexa say we lose ratings already because of Chambers. You might just get us canceled. Oh, shit. Now DB with the cover. Got a what? Oh, and Chambers with the breakup. Ali going in, but it doesn't even matter because DB got him covered like your favorite cornerback. Oh, and now DB done spilled his Kool-Aid. That is 3 Kool-Aid spills. One of them ain't even in the match. Legally, I mean. Got a 1, a 2, that's it as Ali with the kick there to break that up. Jeff Williamson, thank you so much for the like, y'all. Kool-Aid so good, even a diabetic can drink it, and if your ass ain't sipping, you're tripping. And we know Jeff Williamson ain't tripping because he likes the Kool-Aid. I mean, it's right there. It just popped up on the screen. Toe up. Look at that. Look at all those cups. And my man up in here shooting dice. With that. Oh! DB says hashtag never forget. Damn, that been kind of dazed Ricky Rose there for a second. He having to hold on to the ropes just to stay up. Y'all, I think he knocked the wind out of him for a sec. Doesn't matter. NBI gets the dub. Jay Hunt, I see you with the 654-day shippage, bro. Oh. 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 Pull up as NBI gets the dub against Hustle and Money. These motherfuckers are on a roll right now. I gotta tell you, for all the shit that they talk, they are definitely backing it up right now. Say what you want about NBI, but they are backing it up. You got J Money running up on Sir Scott Ryan to jump off the show. Then you got Chambers and Ricky Rose coming out here and handling business.
Here are your winners, Money Incorporated.
My man Jeff been sipping for 732 days. Go up there and brush show him how we do. Now we're gonna pull up real quick, y'all. The main event before we get up in here and start doing our talkity talk and doing these call-ins. We got Psycho Malico versus the Puerto Rican Gladiator VJ in a no disqualifications match. Now, I'm pretty sure like Archie, why ain't your ass in here talking, bro? We want to see you. We want to hear you talk that talk, man. Get in their ass like your father used to. Well, not my father because he wasn't there gonna. My bad. That's a whole nother story. We ain't gonna get there. But see, what had happened is we were supposed to get this match at the pay-per-view. 1v1. Lucius, what's happening, man? All respect. But Psycho Malico decided he wanted to bring the whole Psycho Club out here, and we ended up getting a handicap situation. Now, 20 Below did come out there and ride for his homie, but it wasn't enough for Los Boricuas, but better to get the job done against the Psycho Club. So, tonight, we're going to settle this. Psycho Malico versus VJ of Los Boricuas, but better in a fuck that up, didn't I? No disqualification match. Pull him up then.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the club from no place in particular, weighing in at
I don't like. I can't do it. I can't do it. I would hate to be his neighbor. I would hate to be his neighbor. Look at that, like, bro, why would a clown do the pelvic thrust for? But I gotta tell you, see, some of them sippers out there, y'all fucked up. I hear y'all out there actually rocking for this shit, loving this shit. The fuck? Hear out, woo, my ass. Nah, I'm good. I'm good, like, bruh. I bet you Psycho Malico smell like spoiled fettuccine. Ari says this guy seems perfectly sane and normal. I don't know what you smoking, bro, but whatever you chiefing on, I need you to pass the Dutchie to the left-hand side, like now. Ari. L B B B.
And his opponent, representing Los Boricuas from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 288 pounds, the Superstar.
Ari say it's normal for this goddamn company. Oh, good lord. Oh, bro. God dang. Well, now that you mention it, yeah, because I'll get to that later. See, that's another topic that I actually have here on the docket for us to talk about. And yes, y'all, when I say we gonna talk about it, we are gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about Quincy Elliot and this backstage heat that he has at NXT, and why is this shit being suppressed? We gonna talk about Dragon Lee signing the WWE NXT. We gonna talk about best wrestler turned actor. You damn right, it's been trending. We gonna talk about that one. We gonna get that in. I was right again. Maybe. We gonna find out. Got an update on Tommaso Ciampa and Shawn Spears. Celebrities in the Hall of Fame. We gonna talk about the worst heel turns of the golden era. We also gonna talk about some of the greatest nicknames during the 80s. We gonna talk about the HoliDazed that confused pay-per-view and everything that went down. All the developments. We got all kinds of shit to talk about, y'all, so do not go anywhere. Yes, we giving y'all some DTKA action right now, but trust me when I tell you, we have a banger of a fucking show coming up, y'all, because if it's out there, we gonna talk about it. And make sure y'all are pulling up in that prompt anything wrestling related that y'all want to talk about, because I got my topics here and shit that I want to talk about and things that I feel like may interest y'all, but I ain't perfect. Players fuck up. I may miss something. Let me know. If y'all want to talk about it, pull it up and we gonna talk about it. DJ on one right now, and I don't blame him. He has been getting duped, bamboozled, and everything by Psycho Malico. All VJ's been doing is trying to get his 1v1. What the fuck? Can VJ just get his 1v1? Leo Blade at the top of the ramp? Point at VJ for what? Oh, fuck. Now, VJ kicks out. Let's see if he's throwing off his game at all. And that, yep. Fucking Leo Blade. Fucking Leo Blade. Psycho Malico up top on the rope. Now, Leo Blade is not leaving the ringside. He is staying ringside. Blade Inc.'s own is staying ringside for this. And you know what? That actually fits. This motherfucker would come out here and help Psycho Malico in something just to stick it to VJ. Oh! Hit him with his own shit! Go, VJ! Go, VJ! Go! Go, VJ! Go, VJ! Go! See, the last time I was saying that, you know what I'm saying, there was kissy popping in my face. But that's another story. I'm going to save that for DTKA After Dark. Yo, Shaolin King, pull up, man. What's going on? We got the Deadly Shaolin Warriors in the building in full. Pull up, fam. How you doing? Yeah, no, I'm right there with you, Jay Hunt. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, you would have thought Lenny Psycho, Howard Psycho, hell, even Sonya Psycho would have came up and ran out here, but you got Leo Blade? What's his beef with VJ anyway? What the fuck did VJ do to him? I gotta tell you though, VJ has definitely been thrown off his game since Leo Blade came out here and distracted him. Definitely off his game. Got a 1 and a 2, but kicks out still. The man got sold. Scott Wayne say stressed out a bit right now. Hey man, but you already know what it is. This is DTKA. You know what I'm saying? Holla at us, man. You know, we done had our talks. You know, it was a couple episodes ago where I opened up about some things. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about it all here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we talk about wrestling and things like that. But, hey, Scott, if you're going through something, man, hey, you know what I'm saying? Holla at us and let us know. Now, if you acting like you just, you know what I'm saying, being an attention whore or something like that, I'm going to let you know if I feel like you just crying for some attention. You know what I mean? But for the most part, bro, like, we here for you, man. And we're not going to sit here and judge you and talk shit on you or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Now, if it's something that's also not our business and you want to keep that to yourself, hey, respect that shit too, because everything ain't everybody's business, man. Just at the end of the day, just know DTKA and all the sippers is here for you, man. That man say Archie, I just seen another shitty warrior. Oh, shit. My man Jay Hunt out here calling like he's singing Pokemon and shit. My man sound like the man who owned the shitty walk. Mad at them damn Mongolians. He out there calling them, boy. I'm crying for some more Hennessy flavored Kool-Aid. Hey, Lucius, we do that, man. We do that, man. We about that life. You ain't know? You ain't know? We gets down. VJ with a choke slam to the outside. That's what I'm talking about. Damn, and it don't last for long. Motherfucker. That's disrespectful. Like, bro, if a clown slapped me on my motherfucking chest, hey, bro, I'm pulling out the strap. Like, match over. Match done. I know it's no disqualification, but match over, bro. Like, this motherfucker gonna slap me on my chest and bubbles gonna pop out or something. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. DJ bringing all of the force. No Star Wars. DJ only able to get the 2 count on that, but he's still going though. But I gotta tell you, see, I was just about to say it. As soon as VJ seems to get a little bit of momentum, Malico comes and cuts him off. It's like VJ just can't keep his foot on the gas. Well, like he's trying. I'm not going to say, but that was the wrong term. Because foot on the gas implies that he's not, you know what I'm saying, that he's not giving it his all. And you can't say that about VJ ever. He's trying, but as soon as he's, you know, trying to gain momentum, Psycho Malico ain't letting him get it. Also, sippers, let us know how we are sounding and how video is looking. Are we crisp? Are we popping? Damn, that was nasty. My man hit him with the choke slam and sat out with it. You know your ass hurt. Know your ass hurt, and VJ with the kick out too. Now Psycho Malico about to do that. Go Psycho. Got a let's go Hermano in the chat. 20 below cheering on his Los Boricuas, but better. Faction mate, pulling up. Will Pass say audio and video are good. Got A1 from J Real. That's what I'm talking about. Good shit, good shit. Thank y'all so much for being here, though. For real, though, y'all. I appreciate y'all so fucking much. Let's have a bomb-ass show today, y'all. Let's see if we can go, what? Is it 6 weeks in a row we're looking for? 6, 7 weeks in a row on 1,000 comments? And I gotta give it out to y'all. Last time we were live, y'all did it, and y'all did it without just pulling up cups back to back to run it up. Y'all was legitimately talking and doing the damn thing. Oh! Malico being thrown into the commentator's table. Good thing I smoked my blunt already. There's nothing to spill. Now VJ trying to get amped up. Got the sippers behind him. You see everybody on their feet. Psycho Malico in here in the ring. Nice exploder there from VJ. Got an elbow. Oh, Psycho Malico with the old school like elbow on that one. Okay, pull up. Motherfucker, I don't give a fuck. I'm blaming Leo Blade for that one. Call me what the fuck you know. I'm blaming Leo Blade for that one. Because the actual factual is right there in your fucking face. Right there in your face. VJ was in full control. As soon as VJ was about to take control of the match, Leo Blade gets his ass out here. And just from that point on, VJ just couldn't keep it. Just couldn't keep it going. And look at him, motherfucker just sitting there celebrating the loss. It ain't even that cause you know what I'm saying, Blade Inc. and Psycho Club ain't like in cahoots or nothing like that. This motherfucker just glad that VJ lost. Cause Leo petty like that. I agree, Leo Blade is a hater. See? Pull up, y'all. Well, you know what? The shit just happened, so guess what? Let's talk about it. Oh, because it is time!
Well, miss, I guess I'll be on my way now. You just give me a...
What the fuck, wild man? What the fuck, bro?
Talking kayfabe and the wrestling side, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see, we be up on game.
That's disrespectful. That's like slapping a grown ass nigga. You stomp another grown man in the ass like you got a whole bunch of other places to hit, and you just oh shit!
That's Pittsburgh slang. So if we blam in Pittsburgh, we don't say slam. We be like, yo, I blam that nigga. Blam is hood slang in Pittsburgh. Instead of us saying slam, we say blam. We be like, yo, I blam that nigga. I took him to the 12th, and I took him to the devil. You know what I mean? Took him to the 12th is here, dropped him off at the devil was boom.
Yeah, drop him down. Yes, sir. Pull up.
But like us hardcore, I should say us hardcore wrestling fans know about that. But like my uncle, he didn't know about all that.
I don't know what is going on. Like, yo, they are. Anytime Bailey would be disappointed. Ding dong, hello, not a damn thing. Interesting story between Mama Lopes and Minnie Ramirez about a name of some kind, maybe Minnie Ramirez. And pull up. Kool-Aid so good, even the diabetic can drink it, and if you ain't sipping, you're tripping. To the crowd, loving everybody. Did you notice he wasn't getting that same reaction that he had been getting? Playing the old babyface, oh, good to be back, and I love y'all for something that like people were still going up, but it wasn't as just by itself. They like, nah, fuck that. When Jay Hunt sound like, I mean, I know exactly what that is. It sound like he got, you know what I'm saying? He sound like he got something about like Cole and Mr. Luscious Hustlers vibes or something. What's really going on? What the heck?
Because Rockstar and 2K, aren't they like under the same umbrella?
Yeah. 2K runs on, Rockstar runs on 2K server. I don't know if they took an O, you know what I'm saying, pulled the Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly and, you know what I'm saying, involved blood or what. But Yeah, they're fully in on this psycho gimmick, if you can't tell. They're fully in. That shit up. I'm talking about just being able to get the M's. You gotta remember, the one is a super big motherfucker, man.
Name me money.
I got a song that actually I got caught when I was in the Discord, just chilling. Like, I didn't know I was in the Discord. I thought I had left the Discord. But I was in there just like singing to myself out loud, and apparently Philly Fletcher was in there. And that song that I had in mind was that Mark Henry. Somebody go get that ass whooped. Somebody go get that ass. I mean, that was my song, but I mean, what was your song?
I mean, my song is "We Are Family."
My shit was muted the whole time. So we gonna bring that shit back then. We gonna bring that shit there. Fuck that. Fuck that. I told you. I told you. I told you. I don't give a fuck. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Huh? What? What mic was off? Nah, huh? I'm gonna act like that shit didn't even motherfucking happen, but I tried to tell y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It is me, Archie Red, aka the Kool-Aid Man, aka the instigator commentator, aka Mr. Clip. Pull that shit up. We got a banger of a show for y'all today. We got mad shit to talk about. Quincy Elliot is in hot water, and NXT got some backstage heat. The shit is being suppressed around, because if you go and you try to Google, the shit is like, it's getting harder and harder to find, if you find it at all. We're gonna talk about Shawn Spears and Tommaso Ciampa. We're gonna talk about best wrestlers or best wrestlers turned actor. Who's the best? We're gonna talk about Triple H and some comments that he's had about talent. We're gonna talk about Dragon Lee signing with WWE, along with a lot more things and whatever else the hell y'all wanna talk about. All you got to do is, there should be a prompt on your screen to say pull up wrestling topics here or call in right there. Yeah, right there. Just pull up anything wrestling related that you want us to talk about, and we will get to it. Just make sure your ass is hitting that like button. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you tap that share, and make sure you following the page. You know what I'm saying? And become a sipper, because the Kool-Aid's so good, even a diabetic could drink it. And if your ass ain't sipping, you're tripping. Wow, man. Thank you for the like.
Matter of fact, the publicist of Blade Inc., thank you for that like coming in as well. And shout out to everybody who hit us with not just the likes and the shares, you know what I'm saying, but we got Central coming through with them, Lucius, Jay Hunt Titan, Jay, Jeremy, you know what I'm saying, Tyler Connor, Ari Hale, Jeff Black with the 100 stars, Mina up in here thugging, and
thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much.
But
there we go. Butler with that like. Do the damn thing. Well, y'all, let's get to it. Let's not waste no time. I've already wasted enough here. So, Quincy Elliot in hot water in NXT. Now, do y'all remember what I was talking about the last time we discussed Quincy Elliot here on Speaking of DTKA Promotions? Remember how we were talking about just how inconsistent that community can be sometimes. And one of the things that Quincy Elliot has been taking heat for, which happens a lot, is that, let's just put it out there, Quincy Elliot is gay, okay? But he's also, or he's been accused of being transphobic, okay? Well, apparently somebody leaked out like a group chat that they had going on with the NXT locker room, and him, Cameron Grimes, and some more people backstage are into it because Quincy Elliot has been using burner accounts, you know what I'm saying, to talk that bullshit. You know what I mean? So much so, he's been with these accounts going and trying to influence minors to go and get her to take her shit down. You know what I mean? And it's backwards. It's really backwards. And it's one of those things where, hey, let's just keep it Kool-Aid. We black people do it all the time. Where we sometimes in the process of trying to get some shit done, we set ourselves back. And I feel like Quincy Elliot is not helping the... I don't even want to like say the name. Y'all know the community I'm talking about. I don't want to mispronounce or say anything wrong because y'all know how it be. I say the wrong motherfucking thing and then the DTKA page is down and we fucking cancel this shit. So I'm not gonna fucking go there. But I just feel like there needs to be some consistency, bro. Like how are you gonna be a part of this community and at the same time, like, hey, I don't care if you transphobic. Like, personally, that's your own thing. Just don't bring that shit here. Because at least here in DTKA and where I'm at, hey, I don't give a fuck who you is, what you are, what color you are, what you believe in. We accept everybody around here. So I ain't trying to hear that shit because I'm of the belief, hey, if somebody around you and they on anything like as far as like hateful, bigotry type shit, knock them the fuck out. Like, fuck that. We passed that talking shit. We passed that talk shit. Knock them the fuck out. Now we can have that discussion on how you can change your ways and become a better person afterwards and how dumb your ass is. But off top, nah, you gonna feel me. You know what I mean? Like that's where I'm at with it. But at the same time, while doing so and trying to get people to empathize with your community, because again, we black people have been going through this for decades and generations. You can't be sitting there and fighting for equality but also doing yourself in at the same time. You can't do it. You can't do it. And I feel like Quincy Elliot is just like that. Just like Chambers said, he doing too much. Quincy Elliot is doing too much. Like, bro, you way too in your feelings. You making the young generation look bad right now because now when we get at the young generation for being sensitive and emotional and shit and be on that millennial shit, you know what I mean? People gonna go to Quincy Elliott's, the Kevin Durant's, and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you're a professional. Fucking act like it. We gonna keep it pulled up. On this day in pro wrestling history, December 29th. Now, before I get in on this, I'm sorry, y'all, because, like I said, I did. Damn, William Freeman with the...
Pull up some cuss for my man Muhammad with the share. Hey, on the real note though, can we get some cups up for my man William Freeman in the chat, y'all? We got a sipper, you know what I'm saying? I've been seeing the chats and things like that. I've been seeing the posts. My man just had his knee scoped and things like that, you know what I mean? So let's get some cups up for my man William Freeman because, hey, y'all's health means everything to me. You know what I mean? Y'all seen me do it. We've sat here and done shows where y'all sent no stars and it does not affect how we do. I'm not here to grab y'all's fucking money. You know what I'm saying? When y'all sitting that is a bonus. You know what I mean? I mean that shit when I say y'all family. You know what I mean? Real shit. Post some cups up for my man William Freeman right now. You know what I'm saying? Prayers, good health, all of that. I don't care what you believe in or none of that. Post some cups up for my man William Freeman right now, man. For real. Health is everything. Health is everything because if my health wasn't on point, I wouldn't be here giving y'all this show. If y'all's health wasn't where it needed to be, y'all wouldn't be able to sit here and support us. So let's get those up. For real, for real. Hey, much love, bro. For real, for real. Always, bro. That's real deal. I don't care if you a baby face or a heel here in DTKA. I want to see some cups up. If you sipping with us right now, I want to see some cups up. Michelle Williams, what's going on? Thank you so much for pulling up with us. Pull up. She say, hello, fellow headhunters. Okay. Already. Rep that then. I see you. Okay, so we about to get this thing popping there. All right, let's get to it. On this day in wrestling history. Now, for our new sippers out there, if this is your first time tuning in, this is a wrestling talk show. We talk everything wrestling here. We talk DTKA Promotions, which is the league that we run here. And we also talk WWE, AEW. You know what I mean? We have fun. We do the damn thing. I'm still trying to find a way to bring, there's a certain wrestling trivia game that I'm trying to bring to y'all, the sippers. And I'm still trying to get that. So y'all just bear with me and we gonna get that. But if you want to talk wrestling and you want to call in, pull up, whatever, this is the place that you need to be.
Now, let's see. On this day in 1985, the NWA and the AWA co-promoted Star Wars from the Brendan Byrne Arena in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The main event saw Stan Hansen defeat Rick Martel to win the AWA World Heavyweight Championship. I don't know if y'all remember this, but Rick Martel actually used to be the world champion of AWA, but they had to take the belt off of him because once Hulk Hogan left and went to WWE, AWA was struggling to find that next champion to really just carry the company. You know what I mean? And even Stan Hansen, when he got it off of Rick Martel, didn't really do it because Stan Hansen was making more money in Japan, getting work in. I mean, fucking legend. Look at that. Wild man with those cups. I see you, player. Hashtag crack bottle boys and all that. That man said this some bullshit. What'd he say? What'd he say? What happened? Hold on. What happened to Rose Cartel? What happened to Rose Cartel?
Fuck you, man.
Let's see. Big Bad Baby Daddy pulling up with a like. I see you, bro. Pull him up. 1991. WCW on this day in 1991, WCW Starrcade Battle Bowl took place from Norfolk Scope in Norfolk, Virginia. The show was built around the Lethal Lottery, which saw randomly drawn together tag teams come together to face off, with the winning team advancing to the Battle Bowl Battle Royal. The Battle Royal was won by Sting, who was partnered with Abdullah the Butcher, who won by eliminating Lex Luger, who partnered with Arn Anderson. I gotta be real with you. Those are big names right there, but none of that freaking matters. Like, I ain't gonna say it doesn't matter. It's just, that just seems kind of meh to me, honestly. William Freeman with 612 days sippage. Pull him up. Pull him up. Hey, where is them sippages at? I see those cups. I see all them cups pulling up doing the damn thing. Let's see. Look at that. All that love right there. Much love, y'all. I appreciate it. On this day in 1995, ECW's Holiday Hell event took place at Lost Battalion Hall in Queens, New York. The biggest news item from the show, Mikey Whipwreck defeated Too Cold Scorpio to win both the ECW World Television Championship and the Tag Team Championship. Whipwreck subsequently chose Cactus Jack as his partner. For all y'all ECW fans out there.
Cree Rosen with the like and the share, and the Big Bad Baby Daddy doing the same damn thing. Pull up.
Let's see what we got here. On this day in 1996, WCW Starrcade took place at the Nashville Municipal Auditorium in Nashville, Tennessee. In the main event, Roddy Piper defeated WCW champion Hollywood Hulk Hogan. The match was a non-title match, but it wasn't made clear that this was the case until after the match, when most people believed that Piper had won the championship. Ooh. Y'all remember? Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? Because I remember this is when Roddy Piper had just jumped to WCW, and it was like a flip, because Roddy Piper used to be was the heel in their WWF rivalries, while Hogan was the babyface. Well, that shit had switched because Hulk Hogan was doing his NWO shit, which was very, very crazy. But we bought it at the time. And still one of the things that held up good in that classic ECW or WCW shit. On this day in 1997, on an episode of WCW Monday Nitro from Baltimore, Maryland, Ultimo Dragon defeated Eddie Guerrero to win the Cruiserweight Championship, and Booker T won the Television Championship in a match with Disco Inferno. Man, hey, if y'all know me, y'all already know how I feel about Disco Inferno. I don't give like two shits about Disco Inferno. Say welcome new sipper. Wait, hold on. I didn't see we didn't get the alert. Did she hit the exclamation notify in the chat or follow the deal? You know what? She probably already been sipping here and probably don't have to do it. My bad there. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me bring it back. On this day in 1998, at a Blockbuster Raw taping from Worcester, Massachusetts, Mankind won the WWF Championship in a match with The Rock. The match aired 6 days later up against an episode of WCW Monday Nitro that was based around Kevin Nash defending the WCW Championship against Hulk Hogan. Midway through Nitro, Tony Schiavone gave away that Mankind will be winning the title that night. See, I don't even have to read that because I can just go ahead and tell y'all what happened here. Tony Schiavone went in there, tried to shit on Mankind winning the WWE Championship, which it ended up backfiring. Everybody who was watching WCW turned right on over to WWF and started watching that because that was bigger and better than the bullshit that WCW was giving them at the time. I'm just saying. Pull up. You know what I'm saying? When he was doing that, oh, that'll put butts in the seats. That's where that comes from. Pull up. On this day in 2009, Dr. Death Steve Williams succumbed to his battle with throat cancer. He passed away in Denver, Colorado at the age of 49 years. Damn. Post some cups up for Dr. Death Steve Williams, y'all. OG in the game. On this day in 2012, at a Raw taping in DC, Wade Barrett defeated Kofi Kingston to win the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Pull him up. Hold on, y'all, real quick here. Hold on, give me 1 second. Getting hotline stuff set up. All right, there we go. Good. Now, on this day, hold on, my bad. Let me bring that back. On this day in 2012, at a Raw taping in DC, Wade Barrett defeated Kofi Kingston to win the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Okay, I just said that shit. On this day in 2014, the Usos defeated The Miz and Damien Mizdow to win the WWE Tag Team Championship. See, this was, I wasn't fully back in wrestling at this point in time. So at the time that happened, that was meh to me. Like, I didn't give a fuck. But now looking back at that's freaking awesome. Like, I rocks with that. I rocks with that. Hall of Famer. Notable birthday on this day, B-Boy, born 1978. I'm not gonna cap with y'all. I don't know who B-Boy is. I do not. Shit. Now, we're going to keep this thing pulled up. Now that we got that out the way. Y'all saw at the bottom where I was talking about being right and stuff like that. Normally, I don't like to toot my own horn, but here I have to because DTKA isn't, while I feel like when it comes to wrestling leagues, we're the biggest on this platform. When you talk about like channels and pages, we're not the biggest. You know what I mean? Nor do we get quoted when it comes to being the source of news. Like, not just on Speaking of DTKA, but on the podcast and all of that. We've broken news on the shows before. You know what I mean? And we've also been right on some things that were going to happen in the future before. And we have a few cases. I have them spread out throughout the show, but here was one. Bronson Reed returning to WWE. I got somebody who can vouch for that because I remember when I said it about Bronson Reed eventually coming back to WWE, me and my boy Chris was talking about it, and he was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, everybody's not, you know what I'm saying, a fan of everybody, which is why I love wrestling, because wrestling is subjective. We could watch the same match, and what may be good to one person may not be good to another. But at the end of the day, I mean, we was right on that one, and it was before it had got announced. Before it had happened, before anything had even popped out. That was just one of those, like, you can't do nothing but give it up to us for that. You really can't. So, I'm sorry, like, I gotta pat us on the back for that because we were correct, and I have a few more later on in the show that we were correct about. Now, one thing that was very fucking crazy that happened during the HoliDazed and Confused pay-per-view was Vashon Munoz debuted. Off the chain. I'm looking forward to what he's gonna do here in the future in DTKA. Looking forward to it. But y'all also called here for some call-ins, right? So let's go ahead and open up that Kool-Aid hotline right now. For those of y'all sipping with us right now, if you want to call in, talk wrestling, or talk DTKA, all you need to do is slide into my DM, message me Q, and we will get back to you, let you know your place in line, and let you know when to call in to the show. And speaking of, we got one coming in right now. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second here, Sipper. Pull up, you are live on Speaking of DTKA Promotions with Archie Red, the Kool-Aid Man. What flavor you sipping, pull up?
Here we go. Here we go again. What flavor am I sipping?
Yes, sir. What flavor you sipping?
Well, I'm gonna tell you something real quick. I am not sipping anything because I just woke up. Because I realized if I sleep in, I get more energy so I can get through this goddamn show. Alright?
Oh, shit. Okay, feeling some kind of way. Okay, all right. Pull up there.
Listen, Muhammad losing his title, you know, that wasn't amazing. Not amazing to watch.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what the fuck you talking about? I'm like, man, that's your boy.
I hope Muhammad regains some form of piece of gold, but more about us. And just real quickly before I get to us, proud of Big Brother. As much as his anger issues keep getting in the way of things between us.
Okay, I was waiting for it. Yeah, okay, for sure.
So, I better hear some silence. Now, with us, you get to keep talking, I swear to God. This,
boy, what did God do to you? You done dropped the GD, you done swore to God. Well, what is going on? Did you not go to church this past Sunday?
No.
Okay.
I never went to church.
Then pull up.
So, plans for the future. I don't know how to feel. I mean, I have said that I rooted for the Shaolin Warriors to beat the Headhunters.
Yep.
That came to life.
Yep, that happened.
Now they're holding the belts.
Yep.
I mean, I'm still waiting for another hair versus hair match, except since they're both basically bald, it has to be grow your hair out match. But
wait, hold on. Who's bald? Mighty cut his hair the last time they that we saw a match like that. I believe that wasn't not that long ago, was it?
It would be really funny if Shaolin had to grow his hair out.
Okay, I see what you did there. Pull up.
Anywho, the future plans. Well, Shaolin Warriors and Headhunters, you two keep having the boring, most boring. Damn, my brain. The most boring rivalry of all time. You keep doing that. Maybe something will spice it up, because clearly that ain't putting fans in their seats. That's actually making them leave all the way just out the stadium. Yeah, I personally, I'm just gonna say it right now, we're the best. Okay, the boss hired new Hit Squad people. They're basically just the twins of two dope boys, except a little more sober. The tag team division getting worse by the second because it keep on hiring people. Now there's like a big Samoan dude and some like kid. I don't. He looks like a ninja. Anywho, I keep saying that. I'm just gonna say right now, we're the best. We're the absolute best. Doesn't matter if we're holding titles or not. We're the best. Everyone hates us, and that's a good thing. We're getting heat, as they like to say. While everyone else is getting cold. So, with as much respect as I can give to Shaolin Warriors, they better watch out, because we will swoop those little belts off their guru.
Oh, hey, hold on. Hey,
what?
Homie wanna looks like you gained a fan. You've upset somebody. Wild Man has something that he wants to say, so I'm going to see about bringing him on the line here. I'm going to see if I can get him in there.
Great. Yeah, great. My spotlight's being taken by some guy from the jungle.
No. Your spotlight ain't being taken. You freaking say no. Say what you feel. You know what I'm saying? Say what you feel. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you're saying I'm gonna go ahead and because I ain't gonna put no words in your mouth or nothing like that. But we now have Wild Man on the line right now with Ari. Now, Wild Man, you obviously took issue with something that Ari Hell of the Kingdom Nation said. So, what issue is that?
How in the hell you gonna bring your little ass on here this show, start talking all that goddamn mess and can't even speak? Shut the fuck up. You ain't did shit in DTKA. Now you want to talk the talk. Guess what? You gonna have to walk the walk. Come see me, pal. Come see me, bro. I will whoop your ass all over DTKA ring and leave your ass sitting there sipping the red Kool-Aid. What you want to do?
Well, clearly you haven't been to Arizona, so you have no idea what you're
Arizona. Well, I've been through everywhere. The Headhunters have been to everywhere. Arizona, New York, Alabama, Arkansas. Where the hell you want me to go? Shit, Buffalo. Where the fuck you want to meet me at, bro? I'll meet you there.
You're talking a lot of crap.
I'll leave your ass in the snow in Wyoming, bro. Where you want to meet me?
A lot of crap, man, for being the third poodle of your team.
Where you want to meet me? You talking shit. You talking out your ass, but you ain't saying nothing. Where you want to meet me? We can meet this Sunday, bro. Me and you, mano and mano. I'm gonna show you how to voodoo. I'm gonna show you how to voodoo works, bro. I'm gonna show you how to put a spell on somebody right now. What's up?
But now, Wild Man. Now hold on. Now, you know what I'm saying? Because I see Wild Man just ready to whoop some ass. But you know what I'm saying? But before you get to Ari of the Kingdom Nation, don't you still gotta tighten that thing up with like you and Tahir Harris never had that settlement in the ring? Like we still need that. You know what I'm saying? Like we
I don't have no problem with Tahir Harris. Tahir Harris can bring it whenever we can get that done too. It's not a problem. Already took care of him twice. If I gotta do it one more time, that's fine. I did it in the ring. I did it behind backstage. Where else do you want to see me at?
Ooh, okay. Ooh, damn. Ooh, that hey Tahir, he on your head, boy. He on your head, boy. But yeah, Ari. So what is your problem with the Headhunters and the Shaolin Warrior feud? Like, what is it right there that just, because you said like one of the most boring feuds and stuff, and I want to know what that is, because when you said that, I feel like that's what's done got you know what I'm saying, Wild Man hyped up to the point that even his homie Jay Hunt of the Headhunters are trying to get up in here. So you done definitely upset the apple cart. What is it about that? What is it about that just doesn't fly for you, my guy?
Every minute, the tag team division is getting more dry. And to have our champions as two people who pray at a temple or some dojo, or I don't even know where they train, somewhere in like Alaska, I don't know. To have those two people as champions, and it doesn't even get any better. Either that, or we have two people who came from the woods, the Headhunters, the tribal people. Honestly, I feel like we need to have a new generation. Just come on, just slide yourselves right in the picture.
We supposed to have some new generation, what, Bible thumpers? What the fuck you talking about, bro? Your new generation sits around playing video games in your damn mama's kitchen. What the fuck you talking about? What new generation? What about you is so fucking good? Not a damn thing.
Oh, here it goes. Oh, more people. Oh, no.
See, that's what I'm saying. Ari, you done like with, because talking this tag team division. Now, Wild Man, real quick on this one, because since you a single competitor and your boy's in here, you know what I'm saying, Jay Hunt, I'm going to go ahead.
I'll let him take over.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Jay Hunt, we got Jay, y'all sippers. We just got Jay Hunt of the Headhunters and the Mighty from the Deadly Shaolin Warriors just joined this freaking call. So the tag team division just in like 2 seconds done popped all the way off. So now that y'all done dropped in here, what is it that y'all obviously taking issue with what my man Ari done, you know what I'm saying, is saying right now. So which one of y'all want to go first?
I'll go first, man. I'm trying to figure out why the fuck he keeps speaking on this. Like, dude, what the fuck have y'all done since anything? Like, Y'all turned heel and then
Nothing.
We walked into this company and became the best thing that ever happened.
Y'all never done shit since y'all turned heel, bro. All you've done is talk about headhunters and Shaolin Warriors, bro. That's all you've done. And then you try to weasel your way into a title shot. And shit didn't work, so now you want to keep talking shit till we give you a title shot.
Yes.
We're not gonna do that.
Well, maybe my fists will help with that.
My fist is gonna put him up.
Archie, man. Why is Angelica on the phone, Archie?
I'll give him this. Hold on. Before we get the reason why, I mean, he was the first one who hit the Q thing up in there to get up in there. So I mean, hey, and I gotta tell you, even though say what y'all want, I mean, he did something for ratings now because just by him alone, he done brought in like 3 more other people on the line. So yeah, he definitely done got the blood boiling. But hey, I'm out here for it. Y'all know me, Mr. Instigator Commentator. So
hey, that's cool. We need all the eyes we can get on the tag team. That's cool. But for him to cry and bitch about it, that's totally different.
Damn. Oh,
like, tell him he needs to go grab Ali's sock and put it in his mouth.
Bitching, like that's not gonna get you nowhere.
Nah, I cannot believe that I'm wasting all my energy on 4, including you, Archie, on the dumbest.
Hey, put it this way. I'm gonna put it this way, bro. Come talk to us when your balls drop. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Okay. When you grow a set, then you can come be with the men. Okay. Yeah. Right now, stay over there with the little boys. Stay over there with the little boys.
Hey, you got it wrong, brother. He over there with the little girl. And since you over there with the little girls, Angelica, we got a new member for you.
Coming soon.
She's a wild one.
I got some shit to say. I'm gonna go ahead and hang up this phone. Y'all stay sipping. Ari, I'm on your ass, boy. Pull up. Hey, so this is it. Ooh, hold up. Ooh, now y'all see, I sit here. I be the instant. You know what I'm saying? I be, commentator, doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to be fair. You know what I mean? I try not to play biases and be all in the, you know what I'm saying, like picking sides and things like that unless you really piss me off. But homie took a shot at me. Like, I'm sorry. Am I not like the best commentator in the game? Hello? I'm sorry, point to somebody doing this league shit who's a better commentator than me. Pull up. And guess what? The only one who can give me a run, there's two brands I know that have people on them who could give me a run for my money. And if your ass ain't GSMW or UWF, I'm sorry. Your league's commentary is not fucking with me. So I don't know what he's talking about there, number one. Number two, I gotta say, yo, David Aguillo, what's going on, man? All right, bruh. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm having to gather my shit right. He said this on your hands. He said you're just a combo of Jesse the Body and good old JR. He said you're okay, you know what? I will take that, bro. I will take that, bro. Like for real. I will definitely take that. I will take that as a compliment. But I will also say, if y'all find somebody who fucking with me, point them my way. But yeah, this guy's on that good. Who said, hey, Chambers, pass him whatever it is you got. Pass him whatever it is you got. Matter of fact, hey, you alive on Speaking of DTKA with Archie Red, the Kool-Aid man. What flavor you sipping?
Oh, I'm sipping a genuine brew this time. Watermelon flavored vodka. So, yes.
Oh, okay.
We sipping high today.
Is it Ciroc smooth?
Oh, yes, it's very crisp.
Okay,
very crisp.
All right. I can pull up with that. Do the damn thing.
Yes. So, I'm sure everybody has questions because of a certain someone that has been invited into the fold revealed at HoliDazed and Confused, and I'm sure a lot of you are. So I want to know what questions you have for me.
Okay, well, yeah, when it comes to, okay, so you're talking about the guy formerly known as Grady, now Graves, joining Sinister Elite, correct? Just want to make sure I'm talking about the staying on top.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I gotta tell you, bro. Two things when this happened. I was surprised by the reaction when it happened, because I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting when the reveal came. Like, I wasn't expecting confetti to drop or nothing like that. But I felt like, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I thought some shit like that would have started a riot. You know what I mean? Now, it didn't start a riot in the stadium, but it did start a riot in the chat, where y'all, if the object was to gain heat, y'all did that. Because you already know how people felt about Grady before even joining the Sinister Elite. Like, Grady's had to fight for everything that he's got, you know what I'm saying, that he's had here. Like, since from day one stepping in to DTKA. Yes, y'all, this is me, Archie Red, actually giving a hill some props right now. Since joining DTKA, Grady has been knocked. Grady has not been taken serious. No matter what position he's in, he's been looked down upon. But 2 times, he's held gold over his head. And neither time did he get, some respect came, but he didn't get his due respect. So by him flipping and switching like that, I don't really knock him for that. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't knock Grady for being like, hey, fuck y'all, I'm about to go over here. Because why care about their feelings? You know what I'm saying? And yes, I'm talking about y'all, the sippers, when y'all weren't rocking with Grady to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on the whole thing. And not just that, it wasn't like, because again, like, we've all seen other shows where people bring people out. It wasn't like, oh, he came out and was a surprise opponent in like a 4v4 or something like that. Like, no, y'all came out during David Aguillo's match against Lucius West. That's how the reveal happened. So now Graves, formerly Michael Grady, got spotlighted in a match that wasn't even his. You see what I'm saying? So, oh yeah. So when you talk about the effect, I feel like I don't blame Grady for going over there and joining the Sinister Elite, but now I think the pressure, because see, I done gave y'all compliments, now it's time to let y'all know. I think now the pressure is on the Sinister Elite more than ever to get over here in DTKA Promotions. And by that, I mean, I want people talking about the Sinister Elite the same way they're talking about Blade Inc. The same way, you know what I mean, when the family and the Psycho Club. You see where I'm getting at with this, as far as that name ringing out. So now that y'all have Grady, now that y'all have you know what I'm saying, David Aguillo, you know what I'm saying, is still there draped up. Now that Holly Quinn done went over to Black Violet, y'all have somebody everywhere. In every singles division, you know what I'm saying, damn near, y'all have somebody. Granted, 2 of them are in one division, but that could change at any time, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Point is, y'all have threats everywhere. You see what I'm saying? So now the pressure is on y'all. There is no blame to put on anybody else on anything. Not saying that y'all have done that, you know what I'm saying, or ever, like, blamed anybody, or, you know what I'm saying, for y'all not being this or that or whatever. But now that everything is in play right now, y'all have all the ingredients to be a great stable here in DTKA Promotions. Now what y'all gonna do with it?
I just want to address the elephant in the room, and that's the addition of Graves. And I'll just say this: a long time ago, way back when I first got my foot in the door and signed my contract, I told you I didn't come alone. See, Graves has been in the works since the beginning, and we just kept quiet about it. We sat on it, and finally we said, you know, hey, it's time to make that move. And so out he emerged. And see, the prophecy wrote in the book of Fuck Around and Find Out that this was gonna happen. So we just had to wait till the time was right.
How long had this been? You say this had been done?
This has been in the works for a very, very long time.
Before
we've
or
sat
after?
on it.
Okay,
We've sat on it, and we waited and bided our time individually and collectively. We've seen members leave and we've seen members come in, but you know, the focus was still the same. So while y'all talking about we're this and we need to step up, I mean, the book of Fuck Around and Find Out is constantly getting new pages added. So we're not done.
Okay,
we're not done, and that goes for everybody in the locker room, everybody in the divisions. It goes for everybody. Just because we're around and we're making noise doesn't mean we're just blowing smoke up your ass. We bring in heat, we bring in fire while everybody else wants smoke. So if you want to bring smoke, that's fine, but we'll engulf your smoke with our flames and see how far you get then.
Pull up. No, I'm with that. And I like that attitude and that energy, and I'm looking forward to seeing exactly what's gonna happen with this, because at first the Black Violet thing, you know what I'm saying, like threw me off. But then like I didn't even know who the fuck that was at first. When y'all all walked out, I didn't even know who the fuck that was at first. And then as the chat started rolling in, I'm like, oh shit, like. The shit was crazy, but nah, I'm interested to see what the Sinister Elite's gonna do, man. But hey, you got anything else you want to say to the Simples before I let you go, man?
One last thing, and it's time that you all recognize me as the king of the IC division, because not just once, but now twice have I led the company into the new year as your IC champion. So I'm not saying you gotta bow down. Yes, I brought in 2022 and I'm bringing in 2023. So who else can make that claim except me right now? And everybody out there in my division, step up. But here's what I'll propose. And maybe the boss will see it through.
I see division needed too right now. Pull up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll see what the boss has to say about this. But I propose a tournament of such. All those under me who want to crack at me, just to see who really wants the crown and want to step up to my realm and fight me. I want everybody in a tournament style match, eliminations, whatever the stipulations may be. I want to see who really wants to stand out and be where I am right now.
I tell you what. This is what we can do now. Well, first off, put it to you like this: before we do any of that, we need to wait and see what happens with the Kool-Aid Cup, because you got to remember the Kool-Aid Cup.
Is true.
The Kool-Aid Cup jumps off this Sunday. Like, we get that this week, and in that people from all divisions are in there. So there's no telling who can come out of this. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? So whoever comes out of this tournament could be coming for you. And then after that, what I would suggest is let's go ahead and just cover our bases. Let's say somebody from the Intercontinental Division doesn't win the Kool-Aid Cup. For those of y'all who do not know, that is basically a tournament that we're holding where the winner gets the Kool-Aid Cup chain. Y'all done seen that. Anybody who's ever worn it to the ring or whatever like that, we chain snatched it. You ain't got it no more. You know what I'm saying? It's now a trophy like thing. But what you're able to do is you're able to you get like the benefits like the Kool-Aid pack and things like that, where you can change divisions and do all of that stuff. But you're also able to challenge for a title outside of your division while staying in your division. So let's say Solidus is in the Intercontinental Division. You know what I mean? If Solidus was to win the Kool-Aid Cup, he would be able to challenge Ace for the King of the Indies Championship and still not leave his division. That big, you know what I'm saying? Big shit right there. Big shit right there. So, you know, let's see what happens with that. And since we have that going on, I propose, you know what I mean, kind of like what people had to go through for Leo Blade, do like a 10-man battle royal or something like that, and last man standing is who gets that Intercontinental, because let's be real, you don't want to backdoor with a tournament right after a tournament. You know what I'm saying? Like,
True.
because you don't want either or to feel less than. You want motherfuckers to feel like, nah, this is it. Like, this is the motherfucking prize. So what I propose, and I'll get with the boss, you know what I'm saying? And of course, you know what I'm saying, with you being the champ, you'd have to get the okay as well. I propose everybody in the ring, the same way they had to do it when Leo Blade was stripped of the title and we needed to find out who was going to be champ. Throw all they ass in the ring. Except when Leo Blade did it, there was only 5. I'm proposing everybody in the division. Everybody in the division. In the match.
There you go.
Last man standing. That's who it's gonna be. What you think, champ? Now it's not
I'm digging that. I'm a equal opportunity champion. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Anybody who hasn't had it and feels they need to make some noise and step up, go right ahead. I'm right here. I'm not going nowhere. I'll just say this: big shit talking, little shit flushing. So which end are you on?
Man, say, hey, y'all better come on with it. My man got them quotables. Y'all better come on with it. Well, hey, Sinister, I appreciate the call, man. Stay sipping with us. Y'all already know what it is. Kool-Aid so good, even the diabetic can drink it. And if your ass ain't sipping, you're tripping. Keep them up, man. Keep doing your thing.
All day.
That was Mr. Sinister sipping.
And we also got my man VJ coming through with a like and a share. Thank you so much, bro.
Power up. Now, let's keep it going. And y'all don't go nowhere because we are still going to get to y'all's questions that y'all have here in the that y'all dropped in the prompt for me. Up next, let's go ahead and talk about it. Dragon Lee has signed to WWE. Now, they're going to send him to NXT first, which I feel like is going to be great because Dragon Lee doesn't need NXT. Dragon Lee could go to the main roster right now and make an impact, I believe. But give him that NXT rub to where at least the fan base can feel like they made him. So when that call-up happens, they can fit. Same thing that happened with Legado del Fantasma. You know what I'm saying? Santos Escobar could have went straight to the main roster if he wanted to. But you had to have him in NXT so the WWE fan base can get used to him and have something to get behind, because let's keep it Kool-Aid. You got people who watch SmackDown who don't even watch NXT. They damn sure ain't watching AAA, CMLL, New Japan, and all these other places where Dragon Lee's been fucking showing out. Ring of Honor. Now, some of y'all may be like, wait, who the fuck is this Dragon Lee? I've heard of a Ryu Lee. Same person, was Dragon Lee, but had to change the name. Y'all, I am telling you, this kid can do it all. This kid can do it all. He's like, shit. Fuck, his name is fucking escaping me. The premier athlete, shit, I forgot his damn name. It's escaping me. Tony Nese, where he can do all your flip-flops, acrobatic shit, but he can also go technical on his Daniel Bryan shit as well. That dude, that fucking star right there. Fucking star. And he doesn't have that baggage that, like Sin Cara had. You know what I mean? Y'all know what Sin Cara I'm talking about. Doesn't have all that baggage and shit. Like, that dude is gonna be something serious. And with Triple H being at the helm, this is not gonna be like how they can't make up what they gonna do with Humberto Carrillo and them. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't gonna be like Lucha House Party where you had 3 great talents, but their spotlights were few and far between. It's not gonna be that kind. It's not gonna be that kind of party. So me personally, I love that Dragon Lee signed to WWE because this is huge. I really don't think y'all understand how huge this is. Like, this is huge. This dude here, Sippers, if y'all just watch AEW and NXT or AEW and WWE, I promise y'all, I challenge y'all, all the sippers out there, if those are the only 2 promotions you watching, I am challenging y'all to go watch some New Japan, to go watch some Ring of Honor, to go watch some MLW, to go watch some PWG. And I'm talking about go look for the good shit. I'm not telling you to just go sit down right now and just jump right in. Now, if you want to do that and you feel like doing that, that's cool. But I'm telling you, go back and look up Kenny Omega versus Okada. Go look up Tetsuya Naito versus Kota Ibushi. Go look up Jay White versus Will Ospreay. Hell, fucking Jay White versus fucking anybody. Go look up AJ Styles and Shinsuke. You know what I'm saying? Like, go look these people up and you will find bangers. All right, J.A., pull up, man. Do the damn thing. Do the damn thing. I appreciate you sipping with us, fam. But nah, for real though, this dude is gonna be freaking huge. This dude is gonna be freaking huge. Like, I'm excited to see what he's gonna do in WWE because I feel like he's gonna do big things. Big things. Now, we're gonna go ahead and keep pulling up. For the rest of my calls that I have, y'all stay with us. Once on the second half of the show, I want y'all pulling those up on last call. So yes, I'm talking to Muhammad. Yes, I'm talking to HoliDazed. Yes, I'm talking to everybody who done hit the queue already and wants to get in. Stay stipping because I'm almost done right here, and then we're gonna get to the other side and y'all can hit us with those. Let's see, hold on. Make sure we caught up. So Santa pulled up to DTKA this past Sunday at HoliDazed and Confused. And, well, not this past Sunday, the Sunday before, because this past Sunday was Christmas. But Santa pulled up. And obviously some of you motherfuckers weren't naughty. Or some of you motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, were naughty and not nice. Because he pulled up on Muhammad. He pulled up on Leo Blade. And he tried to pull up on the boss, but I think that's where he fucked up at. Because, I mean, hey, let's be real. That dude run the company, bro. And it was at the end of the show. Like, the boss is out. Like, the boss is about to go home for the night. You know what I'm saying? About to go home for the night. Not really sure how he felt. You know what I'm saying? About how everything went. But then he gets ran up on by Santa Claus. Bro, wrong time. Wrong time. He not only beat Santa Claus' ass in the parking lot, beat his ass all the way through Gorilla, down the ramp, and into the ring. Beat him all over the arena. William said, screw Santa. Uh-oh. And he pulled up some cups with it. He said, watch some of Ryu Lee matches from the best of the Super Juniors against Will Ospreay and Hiromu Takahashi. Bro, big facts. Big facts. Big facts. And actually, I think in his best of the Super Juniors against Will Ospreay, he was still going by Dragon Lee at that time. He was actually still going by Dragon Lee at the time that he was having those matches, I believe. So yeah, that happened. But what I want to know now, Leo Blade, publicist, whoever gonna speak for him, let me know. If you gonna call in, I'll wait till then. But I want to know, man, why VJ? Why VJ? Of everybody in the world title division right now, why did you choose to go after VJ? What the fuck did VJ do to you? Like, cause like, if we gonna keep it Kool-Aid, VJ needed that dub against Psycho Malico. Like, Psycho Malico, I ain't gonna say, I don't want to say had his number, because saying had his number implies that he like beat him like the legit way, and that's just not the case. Psycho Malico's been playing games this whole time with handicap matches and, you know, having the benefit of run-ins like we just saw and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? I wanna know why you ran up on VJ, bro. Like he cool as fuck, bro. Like, why you do that, fam? Let me know. Let's see. Another thing that happened, y'all, at HoliDazed and Confused. Now, I have a lot of HoliDazed and Confused shit on the other side of the show, but you know, since I'm talking about it, I'll go ahead and at least pop it up right there as far as what happened down. Cool. Big Brother is your new Kool-Aid pack holder. What does this mean for the nation? Well, whatever's left of the nation, I don't know. Now, Muhammad has cashed in, I ain't gonna say cashed in, but has used his championship perk, which I mentioned earlier, and wants to have his rematch against Ace this Sunday for the King of the Indies championship. Now, I don't know what's gonna happen with that because it's not a guarantee that he's gonna come out with that belt. But if he does, is Big Brother gonna challenge him? You know what I mean? Like, is he gonna switch this? Is he gonna switch divisions and start going after Muhammad? Is Big Brother next for the Sinister? Mr. Wade, like, is that about to be popping off? I don't know. So, Big Brother holding this Kool-Aid pack, this can be pretty scary for y'all on the roster because you got to remember, before Don Miguel wiped the records here in DTKA Promotions, that man was running them things. Let's see here. I got you, Chambers. I got you, broski. But yeah, no, I'm telling y'all, like I'm seriously telling y'all, what? Now that he has this, he's a threat. And so with that being said, is the nation on borrowed time? Like, right now, the nation, the tag team side of the nation is with the Kingdom Nation, which is Muhammad, Ari Hale, Asher Rust, and them sitting over there. Or is it the other way around? Is the Kingdom Nation's days numbered? Let me know what y'all think. Put them up in the comments, y'all. Stay sipping. Let's see here. Let's see if y'all done pulled up any questions here. Actually, you know what? I will save questions right before we go to the break, just so I can make sure we get through these topics. Yo!
Hold up. We have a new sipper, y'all. Let's get some cups up in the chat, because the Kool-Aid so good, even diabetic can drink it, and if your ass ain't sipping, you're tripping. Caroline Robinson, well, Caroline, Carolyn, either or, I'm sorry for mispronouncing your name if I butchered it. Thank you for the sip. I need you to get you
a big cup, you know what I'm saying, like this one. Make your way to the bar and stay sipping with us, because we will keep you entertained, whether that's wrestling, podcasts, video games, whatever. We got you. But thank you so much for dropping in, y'all. And y'all, pour those cups up for our new sipper. Welcome them to the family. Let's keep it pulled up. So, how many of y'all watched SmackDown this past Friday? If you did, you saw Ricochet and Braun Strowman team up. I believe it was against Imperium. I believe it's who he was going up against. And I've been noticing something for a while in the wrestling community, and it's been bothering the mess out of me, so I gotta speak on it. I have to speak on it. And yes, if y'all probably right. Yes, this goes into my how wrestling fans can be dumb sometimes. Ricochet is more than just flippy flop shit. And I see a lot of people knock him for that. I see a lot of people knock the Bucks for it, and Will Ospreay and all of this. And what I'm noticing is that, and especially with a lot of old school wrestling fans, anytime these motherfuckers see a moonsault, a fucking like a black arrow or something like that, red arrow, whatever you want to call it, it's changed, different iterations, whatever. Let them see one flip and they automatically want to classify everything. Oh, flippy floppy spot, flippy floppy spot. And it's like, bro, I don't give a fuck if my wrestlers are busting flips and doing that shit, as long as you are selling and telling me a story. What I don't want to see is you busting flip-flop after flip-flop after flip-flop and big move after big move, but you right back up on your feet not selling shit. That's what I don't want to see. I don't want to see that. But you get motherfuckers who they watch wrestling, and as soon as they see one flip, they want to kind of, you one of them flip-floppy motherfuckers. Look at these flip-flop spot monkey motherfuckers. It's like, bro, I'm sorry, but Ricochet is more entertaining than Bruno Sammartino. I'm not trying to watch a boring-ass Bruno Sammartino match. I am not about to sit there and watch you for 20 minutes do a test of strength and a fucking bear hug. No, sir. Give me something else. And I know this is the case because I hear people say this about talent that I've known and watched before they've gotten to WWE, before they've gotten to AEW, like a Ricochet, where you know they're technical wrestlers. Ricochet can go out there and Daniel Bryan with the best of them. You understand what I'm saying? He can go out there and have a match with Jonathan Gresham. You feel me? He can go out there and have a match with a Chris Jericho in his prime. He has a ground game. They based a whole feud off of it with him and Leo Rush, where Leo Rush was the flip-flop spot monkey and Ricochet stayed to the ground, didn't even have to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like his Prince Puma gimmick in Lucha Underground. So, like, fam, like that shit annoys the fuck out of me. And wrestling fans, we gotta do better. I understand perception and things like that, but y'all gotta stop as soon as y'all see a flip, try to classify as, oh, that flip-floppy shit. Oh, here they go doing their spot monkeys and they all they're doing is just acrobatic, blah blah blah. Like, miss me with that shit. That shit's entertaining, bro. I'm sorry. Yes, I am entertained by a motherfucker doing a 630 off the top of a fucking cage. Yes, I am. On top of 5 people. Yes, I am. Sorry. Pull up. Next, what we got here. Wrestler turned actor. Now, this has been in the news as of late because I don't know how to pronounce his name. I may be pronouncing it wrong. Ryan Johnson, Johansson, whatever. I don't know. The guy who did the whole Knives Out series, Glass Onion, and the Knives Out period, says that Batista is the best wrestler turned actor. I gotta say, I disagree. Not that he's not making a case, because he is. He is. Like, if you look at a lot of the stuff, like Batista definitely has some range. He's done The Man with the Iron Fist. He's done like your SWAT cop like movies. He's done your zombie movies. He's done Guardians of the Galaxy. He's done this Glass Onion shit or whatever movie that we're talking about. So, like, he definitely has range. But for me personally, I'm gonna be real. I think John Cena is the best wrestler turned actor. Now, some of y'all may be like, what? Not The Rock? Are you serious? Look at all of his hit movies. Look at everything that he's done. Yes, The Rock is the bigger star. The Rock, while The Rock is the bigger star, that's not what I'm basing this on. I'm not basing the best wrestler turned actor based off of how many blockbuster hits they have or how hot they are in Hollywood and being in everything. That's not what I'm basing it off of. I'm basing it off of range and the movies that they've been in and the acting, period. I've seen John Cena in Joe Dirt. I seen him in the movie with the blonde chick. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Blonde chick who people think really ain't that damn funny. The movie that LeBron James was in. Like, I've seen him in that. Just got done watching freaking Peacemaker. Like, that will show you John Cena's range. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen him in enough stuff where it's like, bro, he can do it all. He can be funny, serious, and do it all. Meanwhile, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, in my opinion, is playing the same character in every movie. That man say, how dare you disregard Hogan's performance in Suburban Commando? That's funny. I like that you did. How you gonna bring up Suburban Commando before No Holds Barred, Danny? Huh? Piper was good, but I think here's the thing with Piper. I feel like Piper was confused. Piper didn't have enough. Like, yeah, he did They Live, but what else does he have on his resume acting-wise where you're like, yup, Roddy Piper in that acting gig? Because Roddy Piper, he dipped his toe in music. Did back and forth in wrestling. And not just that, let's be real. Roddy Piper had his demons too. You know what I mean? I remember hearing a story where, I don't know if it was Bruce or somebody was smoking with him in the restroom and passed him a pipe to hit it. Now, y'all know me, I'm a weed smoker or whatever like that. So sometimes I'll hit my little weed pipe and shit like that. Well, homie grabbed it. I'm not sure what the fuck he thought was in it. Turns out, Roddy Piper was smoking crack. But, you know, that's just something I'm just saying. Like, my man had demons and just had too much other stuff going on to really just solidify himself in Hollywood like that. Another name, Jesse the Body Ventura. Jesse the Body Ventura, I mean, you talk about one of the first ones with the hits. I mean, yeah, Andre the Giant was in the Princess Diaries and stuff like that, but Jesse was in the first Predator movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger in there. I don't have time to bleed. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, come on now. But but personally, like right now as we sit, I feel like John Cena is the best wrestler turned actor. Not knocking Dwayne on anything because again, I've seen Pain and Gain, I've seen Be Cool, and you know, haven't watched Black Adam yet, but I need to seen little bits and parts of it. But I've seen enough of his work. I've seen Scorpion King, all of that. I would just have to get I'm gonna have to give it to John Cena. Oh damn, my bad. I said the Princess Diary. Oh my bad. You right, Ali. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. Damn, I did say that shit too, didn't I? I said Princess Diaries, confident than a bitch. It was the Princess Bride. Ooh. Yeah. We just gonna pull up on the next topic, Ali. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna keep it pulled up. How about that? Let's see here. Next thing we have here. Let's talk about celebrities in the WWE Hall of Fame. Now, I want y'all to pull up or pull out. Pull up if you like, yeah, them motherfuckers should be in. Pull out if you feel like they shouldn't be. What about Stone Cold and the Expendables? Stone Cold just doesn't like... Stone Cold has movies under his resume, yeah, but just doesn't have enough, man. Just doesn't have enough. You don't hear people really talk about Stone Cold in the Hollywood realm of things when it comes to acting. Now, Pete Rose, 2004 inducted. Pull up or pull out? Another one, William the Refrigerator Perry. Pull up or pull out? I'm going to look at that. Oh, that man said pull out. Pull. Oh, I like that. There's actually an emoji for that? Oh, hell yeah. Now, for Pete Rose, I would say Pete Rose, yes. Because I feel like Pete Rose deserves to be in there more than William the Refrigerator Perry. William the Refrigerator Perry does not belong in the Celebrity Hall of Fame, in my opinion. The work wasn't good. The attitude was not right. And not just that. When homie went to WCW and did that lame ass thing, even with the tripping fault, yeah, nah, Butler say, pull up for the fridge. Oh, okay, that's cool. We can agree to disagree on that one for sure. It just, yeah, William the Refrigerator Perry just wasn't it. Now, Bob Uecker, nicknamed Mr. Baseball. What do y'all think? Pull up or pull out? I'm gonna let that marinate. Drew Carey, pull up or pull out? Okay, we getting cups up on this. Already. Love it. Damn, hold on, y'all. My chain is sitting on my motherfucking shirt. Not right. That man say definitely a pull up already. You damn right. Drew Carey. Hey, come on now. Drew fucking Carey. Now here's one we ain't even got to. Let's all agree this is a pull up. Let's all agree because this is still one of the best moments in wrestling history and the Attitude Era. Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's a pull up. If you point out Mike Tyson in the Hall of Fame, you bugging. You bugging. Real deal. Pull up. This one may be spotty though. Hell yeah, that man say pull the fuck up. That man say pull the fuck up. Muhammad even got a pull up in there. Warpath got some cups up in there. Solidus got some cups up in there. Yeah, see? It's unanimous. This next one, I don't think it's gonna be so unanimous though. Donald Trump. Damn, I was trying to procrastinate myself, hoping y'all would respond by then, but y'all didn't. Oh, damn. Damn. Bella say, pull the fuck out. My man William got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on, let me do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn. Damn. Everybody pulling out on now, and they like, oh. Okay, we get it. We get it. Yeah, boy. Sip was wasting no time on that one. Mr. T, pull up or pull out of the Celebrity Wrestling Hall of Fame, or the celebrities in the WWE Hall of Fame, I should say. Let me word that shit right. Mr. T, are you pulling up Mr. T in the WWE Hall of Fame, or are you pulling him out? Okay. Got some cups up. Got some cups up there, so some of the sippers rocking with it. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. See, we got cups up. He said, let's talk about something else. Pull them up there and hold up. Hold your motherfucking patience. Motherfucking Chambers. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Are we pulling him up, or are we pulling him out? We pulling that motherfucker up. Y'all know it. Snoop Dogg. Come on now. We pulling Snoop Dogg up in there. Not just because of Sasha Banks, but because he done made multiple, you know what I'm saying, appearances in WWE. Like Snoop goes in. Kid Rock. Yes. Kid Rock deserves to be in based off the music he provided all by himself. American Badass for The Undertaker. He did Stacy Keibler's theme song. And what else did he do? WrestleMania 25. Yeah, okay, now those are big ones. That's big enough. That's enough said right there. Kid Rock goes in. Kid Rock goes in. William Shatner goes the fuck in. Why? Because it's fucking William Shatner. Enough said. I ain't even gotta fucking explain shit. Have a conversation with your mama, your grandmama, your great-grand, whoever, you know what I'm saying? Turn to classic movies. I don't give a fuck. But it's William Shatner. He fucking goes in. Ozzy Osbourne, for the same reason William Shatner, he fucking goes in. Pull up. Pull up. They go in. They go in. They go in. Just facts. They go the fuck in. They go the fuck in. So, now that we done got that part out the way, let's go ahead. I'm going to see what y'all sippers are talking about here. Let me move that. See what y'all sippers are talking about on these questions. Then we going to get to the second half of the show so we can get to last call and some more topics. Y'all keep pulling up. Let's see here. Let's see here what y'all talking about. What y'all talking about. Now, Danny pulled up, say Chris Jericho and Hogan similarities. Explain to me what you mean on that one. Crystal, thank you for the cups. Danny, let me know what you mean on that one as far as Chris Jericho and Hulk Hogan similarities outside of spanning generations. I would definitely love to hear that. Let's see here. Lee Power Littlefield says, who or what can stop the bloodline? I have two theories to that, Lee Power. I feel like Cody Rhodes, I feel like, is one option. And then I also feel like somebody in the family, whether that's Solo or Jacob Fatu, showing up. Because right now with Solo being the quiet one, standing there doing his bodyguard shit, that's the easy one because your casual wrestling fan is gonna automatically go to that there's a sign, it's gonna be him, it should be him, when he could ride the whole time and just be just that. You know what I'm saying? The fucking tough guy who gets his single run. But I feel like it would have to be somebody in the family to stop it, and I'm not talking about The Rock. Miss me with The Rock and Roman Reigns. I just don't feel like that's happening, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I've seen y'all sit there year after year. Oh, The Rock gonna do it here. The Rock gonna do it, and that he's not doing that. I don't see that happening. And not only that, why come in here, dethrone Roman Reigns, go back to Hollywood while we still sitting here with the Roman Reigns who done got, nah, it's not gonna be The Rock. That's not good for business. My man says Hurt Business could do it. The Kingsmen say, oh, see, you got jokey jokes. I see you. Warpath say Cody, okay. Now Danny says, what I mean is he's in a little too tight with Tony, kinda how Hogan was too tight with Bischoff, which ultimately hurt the company long term. I agree in that similarity, but I don't think Jericho's influences with Tony Khan is what's hurting AEW. Hogan's influences with Eric Bischoff was hurting WCW, along with some other talent, not just Hulk Hogan. But Jericho's influence in what he's doing with Tony isn't what's hurting AEW. What's hurting Tony Khan is the people who are doing his stories and his booking. Thank you, Chambers, for that one. I appreciate that, B-More. I saw a post come out where Tony Khan, the motherfucker's tone deaf. Like, I'm becoming less of a fan of Tony Khan as the days go by, based on how immature and unprofessional he is backstage. All this, just seeing him, how he be hugging every superstar and shit like that. It just, I don't know. It just, But he dropped a statement where he was like, oh, AEW has a lot of stories. We have a ton of stories. We have some every week. Bro, part of the problem is y'all have too many fucking stories going on at the same time. You don't even give us time to care about a lot of the fucking stories, except for like one or two. That's not it. Titan says the Hurt Business could do it. That would be nice, but don't do it. Here's my thing with that, with the Hurt Business. The only way the Hurt Business needs to be the one to dethrone the Bloodline, y'all better have big plans for the Hurt Business. This doesn't need to be, let's just do it to get a pop, and then from there on going forward, we don't know what the fuck we're gonna do. Because then you're gonna get a Hangman Adam Page situation where everybody wanted Hangman to be AEW World Champ, and then as soon as he get it, hurry up and get the fucking belt off of him. So unless there's a plan for the Hurt Business going forward, like they've been doing with the Bloodline, some type of story to keep us going long term, or just something with some meat on it, you know what I'm saying? That could work and it could not work. He says no room for long-term storytelling. There you go, Marvin, exactly. AEW they don't do long-term storytelling at all. And the ones who do it are motherfuckers like MJF. Like, that's just real. Like, AEW, your booking and your storytelling is trash, and y'all have too much talent. I gotta be real. While, yeah, the Ring of Honor pay-per-view and all that stuff was good and all, they need to hurry up and get Ring of Honor their own, like, TV show or something so they can start doing something. I'm played out on seeing Ring of Honor talent on AEW. No, Ring of Honor needs shit for Ring of Honor. so those people who aren't getting TV time in AEW can go tell stories in Ring of Honor. Give all that shit time to breathe. It's not fucking rocket science. I need to put a fucking application in, I swear for God. Now, Marvin says the Elite, if they leave AEW, that would be good. That would be good. Kenny Omega and the Bucks and them, that would be good because people would be behind that. People would really be behind that. Alexa Rain says in DTKA, who do you think had the best rivalry? Who do I think had the best rivalry in DTKA? Honestly, if you're asking me up to this point right now, I'm gonna have to give it to damn. Okay, I got my answer. I feel like the Headhunters and Hustle and Money have had the best rivalry in DTKA. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Yo, VJ, thank you so much, man. That pay-per-view was fucking fire. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. Marvin says Bucks versus the Usos, Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania with a double spot at the top of the cage. Yep, if they could handle it, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Jeremy Bryan asks, what's your favorite wrestler of all time? My favorite wrestler of all time would have to be, it's a toss-up between Macho Man Randy Savage and Razor Ramon. Those are my two. Actually, no, you know what? Undertaker. This question always gets me, and I swear every time I get it, my answer changes. Okay, so Macho Man has been my number one for like all my life. And as I've gotten older, I've put more respect on Razor Ramon's work and promos, and also the Undertaker's legacy. So as I sit here right now, I'm gonna have to say the Undertaker. I'm gonna have to say the Undertaker because when we lost Macho Man, that hurt. When we lost Razor Ramon, y'all know how that shit affected me. I cried on the air. Like, for real. I cried like a little bitch on the air. So y'all know how that would hit. I can only imagine how your boy gonna be when Undertaker's gone. So, yeah, I'm gonna rock with Undertaker. Just way too much sentimental attachment there. He debuted the year that I was born. He got his start down here in world class, you know what I'm saying, in Dallas. So there's just Undertaker. Butler says Bret Hart. Okay, I'll give you that. Bret Hart is in my top 5, and he used to be right there at my number 2. But again, as I've gotten older and as the years gone on, Bret Hart has went down on mine. Nah, it really is, man. It's really hard to pick one. Really is hard, man. But I'm going to definitely roll with Undertaker, though. Good question, Jeremy Bryant. Marvin asks, is AEW trying to make Ricky Starks into the next Rock? No. Now, Ricky Starks will be AEW's The Rock as far as, like, big star that they have. Him and MJF are those two. Ricky Starks and MJF will be AEW's version of The Rock and Stone Cold as far as two big personalities who are just over as fuck. But Ricky Starks is doing Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks ain't doing no Rock shit. If you go back to Winter is Coming when he faced MJF. That promo that he gave backstage, off the chain. It started off kind of here, but as it started building up, like by the end of it, you was like, okay, Ricky, okay, pull up. Like, I feel like Ricky is being Ricky Starks. He's not the next anything. He's the next Ricky. And he's proven that. That's my opinion. He says, I'm gonna have to be on watch when he goes. Yeah. He said, I'm gonna have to be put on watch when he goes. Yeah, that's gonna be hard, bro, for sure. Talking about Undertaker. Marvin says, I go with the out of the norm and pick Ultimo Dragon. I'm gonna respect that answer. I had to think about my response because my first response was to shit on him for Ultimo Dragon for that minute. But as I think about it, and I'm like, okay, I get that, because when asked that question, I can see how you could get tired of hearing Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels, The Rock, Stone Cold. After a while, I definitely see that. Drew and Bobby switch brands. I mean, I don't know, wait, but aren't both of them on, well, no, Drew's on SmackDown, Bobby's on Raw. Oh, yeah, that would have to happen. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. He says, if you had to pitch one of the DTKA locker room talent as a gimmick, male or female, who would you choose? If I had to pick a gimmick out the DTKA locker room, if I had to pitch a DTKA gimmick, who would I pitch? Let's see. Oh, hold on, no. Right now, I would. Oh, damn, that's tough. Whose gimmick? Hustle and Money. I feel like Hustle and Money's gimmick is what I would pitch, because I feel like Hustle and Money's gimmick is out of the norm when it comes to money gimmicks. We've seen a lot of money gimmicks, whether it's DTKA, other leagues in wrestling, period. Anytime people bring in the money gimmick, it's, oh, I got the dollar bills. Oh, I'm on some Ted DiBiase shit. Hustle and Money, them motherfuckers came in struggling, where it's like, it's laughable, where it's like, oh, they hustling money, but remember, the big bad baby daddy was, you know what I'm saying, constantly being threatened with jail because of back pay child support. Then a motherfucker had to come in, clear his debt. Then they go on and become the longest reigning tag team champions. You know, then you got Keisha. You got the badass kids in the front row. You got the sock puppet lawyer. There's just, when I see Hustle and Money, I see dollar signs in merch, in promos, in ring action. Hustle and Money. Hustle and Money. Hustle and Money is what that is. The Mighty says Leo Blade, no cap. You know what? I'm not mad at that answer either. Because I feel like if you were pitching a gimmick like Blade Inc., his activity does it for him. Because of his activity, that, like, y'all, if y'all wonder why motherfuckers probably ain't talking about y'all the same way, look at people like Leo Blade, the Solaces. Basically, look at the people who are posting promos in the DTKA group, not the group chat, but the group page. Look at who's posting promos and look at how they're doing it. And think about it. These are the people who we're talking about. And not just that, because some of these motherfuckers have their own catchphrases. See you in the ring. You know what I mean? Leo Blade equals ratings. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of it, you gotta, like, they're putting time into their characters. You know what I mean? So when you say Leo Blade, like, yeah, they're on some heel shit right now, but that's a good ass gimmick, bro. Like, real shit. Say, I owe a lot for child support, but Chambers owe even more for them fines for illegal cutters. Oh, shit. Well, I saw a stunner in there. I didn't know that man was hitting cutters, though. You know what I'm saying? I may have forgot. Now, he says, Bulk Logan playing mind games with the big bad baby daddy. Ah, shit. Aluminum Chic? Fuck that Bulk Logan. I see what you did there, and I like that. Aluminum Chic. I like that. That's dope. Now, this one also comes from Titan. Would you say Goldberg and his streak is responsible for keeping WCW afloat? Yes. But it's also the reason that it went down as well. Because of how Kevin Nash and booking and all of them, well, not necessarily Kevin Nash, because it's come out that Kevin Nash wasn't writing TV and creative when they did that, but you gotta take that with a grain of salt. But his streak helped keep WCW afloat, but it also contributed to the downfall of WCW because, love him or hate him, when Kevin Nash says this, he is correct. If your whole gimmick is based off of you not being beat, when you finally get beat, you might as well pack it up and take your ass home because it's over. And that's exactly what's happened. Since Goldberg's streak has ended, he has never been the same or as over. All of his other pops when he went to WWE was all nostalgic pops. Everybody popping up the Goldberg that they remember. Y'all saw what happened in Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg. They were booing the mess out of that. They were shitting all over it. Goldberg and Undertaker in Saudi Arabia. Terrible. I'm just saying. Good dude. Good dude. But after the streak happened, everything with Goldberg after that was terrible. And it didn't have to be. Because had he picked up that feud with Chris Jericho, that Chris Jericho was trying to pitch to him and got over, we'd be having a different discussion. We'd be having a different discussion right now, and that's just real. Let's see. He say, nah, remember go. Oh! I know what you're talking about, Ali. Yeah, I remember that. For sure. Now, Marvin asked, will Bronson Reed break the Miz curse and be able to thrive? I'm not sure if he's going to break the Miz curse or not, but I do think he's going to thrive, yes. Because now that Triple H brought him back for a reason. And on the second half of the show, I'm going to get to, you know what I'm saying, some more of those things and rumors. And I'm going to make it quick too because I know y'all not trying to be here all night. So don't get scared when I say second half of the show thinking I'm going to keep y'all for 2 more hours and shit like that. Nah, that ain't the case. Matter of fact, Sippers on the second half of the show, let me get through my topics and then we going to hit y'all with those fucking call-ins for last call and shit like that just so we can keep this thing moving. You know what I'm saying? David Aguillo asked, Batista is miles ahead better than Cena and The Rock. First of all, David Aguillo, that is cap. That is big cap. You say miles ahead? Why? How is Batista miles ahead of Cena and The Rock when it comes to acting? How? Because if I'm being honest with you, when you're talking drama, when you're talking about selling drama and emotion and things like that, and no, that's what I'm talking about in acting. John Cena hits his marks a whole lot better than Batista, bro. All you gotta go do is watch Peacemaker, like for real. Funny, cutting up and shit like that, gives you the action, but when he wants to get serious and emotional, John Cena can get you in your feels. When has Batista got you in your feels? When watching him act, when acting, when has Batista got you in your feels? Like, damn, where if you was a female, you'd be crying. But hold on, but that's the thing, but hold on. Not much. The only difference in type of roles that Batista has had, the only thing that separates him when it comes to roles is Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy and The Man with the Iron Fist are the only 2 roles that separate him from roles that The Rock and John Cena have done. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna give him Guardians of the Galaxy and all that shit, then I can put John Cena's Peacemaker right there with that. Character so good that they had to give him a spinoff from the Suicide Squad movie. No, I agree. The Rock is the same type of guy in every movie that he's in, but what John Cena showed me on The Marine, which he made that was WWE's first hit movie, The Marine. He showed me he could be drama like in that. Again, in Peacemaker, you know what I mean? He showed me he could get drama and really sell you traumas. Cock blockers. That one was a good one. And then my boy Mr. Luscious brought up a movie that I saw on Netflix about where he's like a wrestling coach or something like that. I haven't watched it yet, but based off from what I saw on it and the reviews, it seems like he get his dramatization on in that. So I feel like they're there. It's just right now, Batista's movies are right below The Rock's when it comes to things that are doing box office numbers. You know what I mean? The Rock has all the big movies that people can name and think of and come to mind. Batista is right behind him when you talk about Glass Onion and Guardians of the Galaxy and things like that. John Cena, you have to, let's be real, people aren't talking about Suicide Squad like that. Some people didn't go watch Peacemaker. A lot of people haven't seen Cock Blockers or his shit in Joe Dirt and all the other stuff that he's been in. So I'm not gonna use that to knock him. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and he's doing voiceovers and stuff like that too. But yeah, there's that. Y'all, I done enough freaking talking right now. I need to massage my larynx real quick here. So what we gonna do is pull up as we have a message from Blade Incorporated. I need y'all to pull the fuck up real quick. Remember, Kool-Aid so good, even the diabetic can drink it, and if your ass ain't sipping, you're tripping. But don't go nowhere, because we got some more shit to talk about, and y'all gonna want this heat. Pull up.
The following announcement has been paid for by Blade Inc.
Alright guys, let's begin this meeting to our first ever Blade Inc. So let's kick it off, but first off, Champ, I think you got an announcement for us.
I do. Thank you for that. Thank you for that introduction. So, El Jefe. I think we need to make this an official board of directors. But I officially will give 2/3 of the shares of the company to these two individuals right beside me. That is Solomons, that is Warpath. It is official. You guys are shareholders of Blade Corp.
Thank you.
Golf clap.
What a great feeling this is to know that these guys are equal to me.
That's much obliged. Appreciate it.
Call this club 33 in the third.
That's right.
Here's to the new beginnings, guys. But let's have I'd like to have a nice discussion. Between the three of us, I'd say, I mean, y'all are holding it down, but I think I'm in the toughest division here. I mean, I'm not a 3-time champ for nothing here. I mean, in my division, obviously, there's me, and then...
Don't go. Don't start being nice. This is a board meeting. We're not being nice. We always be truthful, right? So let's talk about your division. Let's talk about this little trans division. So you got one guy who thinks he's a clown, but really is a pedophile of Wade who can't even be the guy if he wanted to be, who is always second fiddle. Honestly, every Leo is honestly better than Wade. I mean, we can go on for days on that. 2, you got Chief Keith, Big Chief, whoever you are these days. But look, we already know, son, you're a newbie, but that's going to pass. And then, of all, you have Jeff Black. I rest my case. Solidus, you're the business shit. Now, so let's talk about the 5 division. Let's talk about the heavyweight division, where I have grown this division into new heights with the best DTK has to offer.
Hold up. The heavyweight division? No. See, you're forgetting. I was there. I know it. Who's there? What? Chambers? A retired early 90s rapper who's talking about Monopoly money? I mean, come on. Let's be serious. Who else? We got what?
You got you on that one, champ.
Yeah, we got preschool Gary, who can't make it past 10 o'clock at night because, parents got to pick him up.
I mean, we call him Gary these days, but all right.
Yeah, and then everyone's trying to push this guy DB Money. Like, do they not realize he sells watered-down liquor in that so-called high-end club, the Dollhouse? I mean, come on. What are we saying here? Let's be real. You know what I mean?
Fair.
But the real thing is, come on, the king of the indies, none of us have been there. We all know that's the toughest one. because we don't have that scouted yet. So
No,
I'm gonna be going
actually,
there.
Warpath.
What? Come on. What is it?
All due respect here. Well, actually, you're gonna see my child there, chicken booty lover Ace. But you are already with that ass too, so
hey, you got a point. Yes.
You're gonna have a rerun there.
True.
And you're also gonna have the butt kicker, Jeff Black. I got a commandment for you. Thou shall not cross Warpath. All right.
I like that.
What do you think, champ? What are your thoughts on this?
I'm flabbergasted off of what you just said, but you guys are missing one key one terrible one. Isn't a wild man in that division? Is a wild man?
Oh, yes, I believe so.
Wild man, the same guy who's been in this company 10+ years. He got a pension at this point, and he's never been the guy. Huh? Is that what it comes down to? And then you got, of all people, the former champion, the one guy who needs a drug test every fucking day. Rude boy, fucking Rufus. Like, Rufus. Son, guys, I think we can all agree that all these divisions suck.
Yeah. It's bad. It really is bad.
And at the end of the day, all these divisions are going to always suck because they never understand who the top guys are. But looking at that, that's all that matters in Blade Incorporated.
Yes. It's all about the goal.
It's all about the goal. Y'all have a good Sunday. Enjoy yourself.
The previous announcement has been paid for by Blade Inc.
What? Well, damn. They pretty much just shit on every division, which is kind of crazy because I have it right here. Like, I'm coming right after break. One of the things that I was about to get into was like, damn, the locker room been feisty. Like damn. Y'all just been, y'all been some feisty motherfuckers going on in here. But to be real though, I kind of like it though. David Aguillo say somebody need a new mic. Pull up. Hold on here. Real quick here. Hold up. Hold on real quick. All right, got that. Boom. Okay, so Sippers, I got this right now because I got people hitting me up with cues and things like that. I'm going to we're gonna run through these topics and shit right here so we can get those out the way. That way when y'all do y'all call-ins and we do Let's Call, I can let y'all, you know what I'm saying, get y'all stuff out the way. So bear with me. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying, run through these real quick. I ain't gonna spend all day, I promise. And then we gonna get to y'all's calls. Keep pulling up. But yeah, locker room being feisty as fuck. Like, super freaking feisty. Chambers say that shit was lame. Okay, I mean, I hear you on that, but if that's the case, then MBI, how about y'all holler at your boy and send me something? You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember the last video, you know what I'm saying? Ricky Rose, you know what I'm saying, was, you know what I'm saying, basically putting everybody on notice with the baby birds and things like that. You know what I mean? So, hey, I love to instigate competition. So if that was lame, I'm going to encourage not just you, but the rest of the locker room to up them then. If you didn't like it, I need y'all in the locker room to one-up them then. Y'all know how it is, whether it's speaking of DTKA or it's DTKA Live at 5. I'm always down to accept promos and shit. I be looking forward to throw a promo into the show, you know what I mean, into one of the breaks or something like that, or to get some shit in there. So, hey, all y'all gotta do is do it. Fuck with your boy. But, shit's, yeah, the locker room's been feisty. I mean, you got them talking they shit. Rude Boy Rufus been going at folks. I saw them name drop him in there, and he been going at everybody talking about the divisions as well. So like, everybody, Alexa Rain, because we don't know what the fuck happened. You know what? Speaking of, let's just go ahead and fucking go there. Let's just go ahead and fucking go there. Let's talk about what the fuck happened at HoliDazed. They're confused. Like, hold up. Like, damn, shit was off the fucking chain because we had Alexa Rain versus Charmin Watts for the DTKA Women's Championship. Charmin Watts wins the championship and new women's all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This woman was the champion for not even 20 minutes. Gotta put it in a record book though, because it happened. But she wasn't even in there for 20 minutes before Sonya Psycho walks her ass down there and decides she want to make her Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? Right before the holidays and shit. So she comes in, you know what I'm saying, uses her, that y'all already know what the Kool-Aid is. It's the equivalent to WWE's Money in the Bank. Takes the title from her. So in one night, we had a title switch not once, but twice. 2 new champions on the same damn belt. On a crazy ass fucking swerve. You said Charmin Watts was just a fluff girl. What's also, I mean, you can say that, Ali, but in a way, Sonya Psycho just made things a bit more interesting because now we have two people who have championship perks. 2 people who have championship perks. And they got it off of Sonya Psycho because, well, Alexa got hers off of Charmin because as soon as she lost it, you know, Alexa gets her perk. And then when Charmin Watts came in there and did what she did to Charmin, now Charmin has her champion perk. So shit is all kinds of fucking crazy right now. Then you had Crystal King. Then you had, where the fuck is Athena? I ain't seen Athena all fucking show. Publicist, y'all gonna need to get on that. I have not fucking seen her. Crystal King took the open weight women's championship off of Mina Harkless. I'm interested as fuck to know what's about to go on right there. That's one of the ones that's been kind of quiet as far as like, I don't know what to expect going forward with that. Like I've seen Alexa Rain talk about she's not done or whatever. We saw what Muhammad said and things like that. You can kind of tell where other people are going. Like there's a lot of feuds that are still continuing after the pay-per-view. That's the thing, back to that feisty shit. Some of y'all not letting that shit go. Even after HoliDazed, they confused, these motherfuckers still got beef. And I'm talking about the roster period. The roster period. Shit's fucking crazy. Shit's crazy. So Crystal King is your new open weight women's champion. You got the Deadly Shaolin Warriors, who are your new tag team champions, who took those off of the Headhunters, which I gotta agree, shit was kind of fucking wild. Like the Headhunters were wearing like different gear and shit like that. Shit was wild right there. You know what I mean? But hey, you know, I don't fucking know on that. And then of all things, Tori Lynn is your baddest bitch walking after taking that title off of Jackie Tyson and some other females up in there. Holly Quinn, thank you for the like. Black Violet, I should say. And then you have Sinister taking the title off of Anthony Antone in the main event, Hell in a Cell Iron Man, to become your new IC champion at the pay-per-view. Shit's just wild. Shit's wild. Now we're going to keep pulling up because I know y'all don't want to be here all night and some of y'all want to get calls in. But I told y'all about Alexa Bliss. Now, if y'all go back, if y'all were watching Survivor Series with us when they did War Games, we had it popping in the Discord. If you ain't got up on that, y'all need to come through and sip with us. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, even for y'all who ain't able to watch it or whatever, or you be lonely because there be some wrestling haters out there, you can come through and watch it with us. I pointed out quick, fast, I'm like, hey, look at Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss looked like she tired of this whole teaming up shit. Like, she ready for some single run type shit. Like, you could just tell by the language and the face. And I feel like it was meant to be there. That was that Easter egg dropping that, yeah, Alexa Bliss ain't all the way in, because then what happens? You get Alexa and Bianca Belair popping in. So just a reminder, y'all, when the Kool-Aid man is motherfucking talking that wrestling shit, Open up your ears and listen to what I say. You know what I'm saying? I know what the fuck I be talking about. Let's see. We got that up out the way. Oh, DTKA say fuck a drug test. We already got 2 dope boys running around this bitch. Then we got Bud and Dab show up at the HoliDazed That Confused pay-per-view. Yes, I'm talking about, y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what it is. That motherfucking Hit Squad. Yeah, the Puff Puff Give Hit Squad. Yeah, they not drug testing around here, y'all. So, hey, as long as your ass can function and can give us a 5-star match potentially, you know what I'm saying? You're good when it comes to DTKA. Bliss possibly heel turn going against Bianca. I definitely think that's the deal. He says, I'm not waiting on Charmin to cash her perk in. I'm calling my shot now. Put me one-on-one against Sonya and that title mine again. Hold on, Alexa. What are you saying? Are you telling me you cashing in your perk? Like, are you talking about you want this Sunday? Alexa, are you telling me that you're using your perk right now? Right now. To get your 1v1 birthday. Oh, shit. Okay. Hey. It's your perk. I can't tell you what to do with it. You earned it. Boom. So there y'all go. We bringing in the new year right. I guess that's 2 championship matches that y'all are going to get in one night this Sunday, y'all. So pull up. The Kool-Aid so good, even the diabetic can drink it. Now let's keep this thing rolling. Rick Ross in AEW. How y'all feel about this shit? How does that? He said we never got Minnie versus Mama Lokes. Nah, I know we didn't. And I'm glad you brought that up because I immediately went to the box because I was trying to figure out what happened and why we didn't get it. Well, apparently, Mama Lokes was backstage. She was backstage, but something happened with Minnie Guerrero's flight, and she wasn't able to make it. Therefore, the match wasn't able to take place. So, take that for what you will. I don't like it, but we do have that match coming up Sunday as well. Chambers is laughing. Lucius say he don't really care. BJ pouring up some cups. Sippers, what the rest of y'all? I know we got more than y'all up in here. How do y'all feel about Rick Ross showing up in AEW? He said, question is why Mama Lokes trade Minnie Guerrero? That is true. We don't have the answer on that yet. The only thing that we have is that the only thing that I've gathered from this, and I'm not sure if this is the source of it or if this is all of it, but Minnie Guerrero lost her match. Mama Loke won hers. And so, to me, it came off as, oh, well, shit, I can do this shit on my own. I don't need to be running around being the Diesel to your Shawn Michaels. I can go out here and be Diesel, the world champion, solo dolo type thing. Now, is that actual factual? I don't know, because last I checked, my name was Archie Red, not Dave Meltzer. So, is what it is. He says, if it's short term, then I don't like it. Marvin, I agree with you with that. I agree with you. I think he says rather have Lil Scrappy. Well, here's the thing. With that, William, I'm with you on that because Lil Scrappy has been putting in his work in the ring, especially out there in the Georgia area. But Lil Scrappy's a wrestling talent. Ross ain't out there about to take no bumps. Ross ain't about to take no bumps, bro. Ross is Bobby Heenan. Ross is the slickster, baby. You know what I'm saying? He's Harvey Whippleman. You see what I'm saying? He's a manager. He's Paul Bearer. Like, that's what he's at. He's strictly manager. So for that, I feel like it's cool. And I'm with Marvin on this one, where if this is a long-term thing as far as like a stable, Or like, granted, I know Rick Ross probably got concerts and other things to do, but with where he at, it ain't like Rick Ross is dropping projects every year. He has the time to spare to do this. I feel like this could be good, not just for AEW, but for wrestling. Because if you saw the promo when Rick Ross was out there, the motherfucker's a natural in front of the camera. He gets it. He gets the business. He's definitely going to be able to contribute. And he's going to be able to get over that swag and style that Swerve isn't going to be able to do. While Swerve has swag and Swerve has style, Swerve is the kind of heel that you root for. Like the heel you love to hate. Ross is going to go out there and get that heat. And then you got Parker Bordeaux, whatever the fuck his name is out there. You know what I mean? Cowboys up 10-6 starting the second half. Pull up. See this, hey, y'all better, hey, just letting y'all know. Y'all better, this how much I love y'all. DTKA over my Cowboys and shit. Like, for real though, I be doing this shit, man. I'm just saying, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, y'all, I think Rick Ross and AEW is a good thing. It seems like they got a nice little faction going on there, because even when he leaves, it looks like Parker and homie there, the old MLB player, are gonna be there to stay, maybe. So it's gonna take time to bring up to the guy, to bring up to the Swerve's level. Yeah, but I feel, well, if you're talking about like people caring, yes, but if you're talking about like in the ring and in matches and results, by being with Swerve, they're gonna get the heat that they're looking for. Swerve gonna make sure they getting that heat that they looking for. Trust you me, they gonna get that heat. While yeah, he's that heel we love to hate, Swerve gonna get that heat. So he gonna have homie, he gonna have Stitches and Parker there, you know what I'm saying, getting that heat. So I'm definitely interested in seeing what that's gonna do. But I actually like homie going over there. Let's see. Real quick here. What do y'all think is the worst heel turns of the Golden Era? Now, I'm not even gonna go down no list or nothing like that, because there's a list and everything floating out there. I'm not going with that one. I want y'all, actually, you know what? I'll pull it up. I'll go ahead and pull it up. I'll pull it up for ye. Worst heel turns of the Golden Era. One that I thought that wasn't good was I didn't like Sapphire's. I didn't like Sapphire's heel turn when she did the whole $1 Million Man thing, because it just, she looked like my Aunt Betty. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. So I really wasn't with that. You had, let's see here. Sapphire's actually on the list. She actually came in at number 7. At number 6, they went with Tugboat going over and turning heel. I guess Paul Roma turning heel with Power and Glory. Sergeant Slaughter, I disagree. Sergeant Slaughter turning heel in the Golden Era was great because it worked. People hated the mess out of it. Westside Gunn loves wrestling more than Ross. Yeah, but that's the thing right there. That's when motherfuckers are getting messy. It ain't about who loves it more. You know what I'm saying? It's, do they love it? Do you love the sport or not? Because I don't really care about who loves it more. Do you love the business or not? Because if you love it and got a passion for it, to go ahead and do the damn thing. For all we know, Westside Gunn ain't trying to be a manager or anything like that on screen or any of that. He just want to be ringside. You know what I'm saying? See his drip. Shawn turning on Marty, always gonna be my fave. Oh, but they're saying the worst. They're saying heel turns that were not good. We're talking heel turns that were not good in the Golden Era. Let's see. We have the Road Warriors turning heel. Yeah, with the whole Lex Luger coming out to do the thing with Legion of Doom. Yeah, that wasn't good. That wasn't good. He said, Hogan was a good heel turn though. That's a good heel turn. Like Hogan turning heel was good. But I'm not asking Like for the biggest or what's your favorite? I'm asking y'all, what is the worst heel turn of the golden era? Whose heel turn was corny as fuck, didn't work, that was straight up BS, and just not look at that. See right there, boom. Tatanka, Harley Quinn put Snorefest. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. I agree. Tatanka was kind of ham. The Killer Bees, yeah, that was lame because like Brian Blair and who was the other guy? It was Brian Blair and fuck, I wonder if they even put the names in here. Jim Brunzell. That's who it was. Jim Brunzell. Two guys who were great on their own. They great on their own, but that shit, that Killer Bee shit, hell no. Hell no. Not it. Hercules turning here, that was awful. That was awful. I'll give him that. My worst heel turn. That man said Goldberg. You play too much. You play too much. Yeah, the worst heel turn is the Kingsman. Alexa, you hell. Harley Quinn say Hacksaw Jim Duggan turning heel. Okay, I see where you going with that. That one was bad. I didn't like that. And the music fits too. I like that. Worst heel turn of the golden era. Damn, that's tough. That's tough. What was the worst? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm stuck. I'm stuck on that one. I'm stuck. I got nothing for you on that one. Real quick, we just gonna keep it pulled up. We gonna keep it pulled up because I don't want to take long on here. So news has come out that Shawn Spears has says he does not plan to return to AEW anytime soon. He said pretty much don't hold your breath. I don't plan on going back there anytime soon. Last we heard he had left because of, I think his wife had a baby or like an injury or something like that, but he's not coming back. Not sure what's going on there, but yeah, you won't be seeing no Shawn Spears anytime soon. Same thing for Tommaso Ciampa. Do not expect to see Tommaso Ciampa anytime soon as well because that hip injury is, still a process. So not gonna see either one of them for a while. I feel like I've asked this already, but I'll ask it again. What AEW star do y'all feel is next to make the jump to WWE? Y'all can go ahead and pull up on that. Oh yes, here we go. Almost done here. So, the Kool-Aid Cup. Kool-Aid Cup, y'all, I explained it last week. Basically, it's going to be a tournament with, it's going to be a singles tournament with people from all of the divisions. The World Title Division, the Intercontinental Division, the King of the Indies Division, all of them. The winner of the Kool-Aid Cup not only gets, the Kool-Aid Cup chain and things like that, but you also get the challenge for a title, any title in the company, while also remaining in your division. We are starting that this Sunday, and you'll get your first 4 matches. Then the week after that, you will get the semifinal, and then the week after that, you will get the final. That's how we're gonna roll that. Keep that pushing, just in case to let y'all know. Bye, y'all. Kool-Aid Cup will be in effect this Sunday, starting this Sunday. And over the next 3 weeks, we gonna be running that. You know what I'm saying? So, pull up. Kool-Aid so good, even a diabetic can drink it. Gold Cup too. So we talked about it last time we were on about the rumor being released that Triple H was disappointed in the recent rehires that he had made to WWE. Y'all, quarter K with the share. Pull up, bro. this is the type of shit here where wrestling fans get on my damn nerves. Do the damn thing. I'm sorry, Sami Zayn be breaking it down. That man always had sauce. But wrestling fans and this rumor shit, like, I don't like when motherfuckers be messy and be spreading gossip and rumors and shit and ain't fact check that shit. You see what I'm saying? Because we talked about it, but at the same time, it's like, if something like that was to happen, neither one of us is gonna have that info. Who's gonna have that info? Who's gonna have that info, and who's gonna get close enough to a motherfucker who's gonna be able to vouch for that info? Because Triple H came out and said he never said such thing. And if he did say something as such, we wouldn't fucking hear about it. I feel like the wrestling community are so fucking thirsty for news and gotta know everything, that anything that pops out, they want to fucking latch onto it. And they don't just latch onto it, they do that and then turn around and spread the shit as if it's actual factual. And that's why the wrestling business has all these fucking, like, bullshit ass fucking rumors and lies and shit that spread through, because y'all motherfuckers are so quick to start a rumor or some fucking gossip without fact checking that shit. Know what the fuck you talking about before you open your damn mouth. I sat here and read some shit where every little prediction thing that they said they thought was gonna happen, all of their references was Dave Meltzer. And I'm like, you done lost all fucking credibility. If you just want to talk and get some shit stirred, then just say that. But, like, Marvin, you right. A toxic fucking community, bro. A toxic community. I see people out there talking about, oh, well, the plans for WrestleMania have leaked that Roman's gonna drop this belt to such and such and gonna defend this one over his. Shut your bitch ass up. You don't know shit. This is wishful thinking, fantasy booking from you looking at everything right now on what the fuck you think is gonna happen, but you're gonna sit back and type that shit off as if it's real fucking deal. You niggas get on my fucking nerves with that shit, bro. For real, that shit just fucking irks me, man. And also, callers, I am ready. Y'all can go ahead, start doing the damn thing. I believe Leo Blade of Blade Inc. Is supposed to be giving us a call here. We're supposed to be getting that. Go ahead, start pulling up. We're gonna go ahead and get. Y'all know what time it is. Hold on, y'all know what time it is. Let me stop this right there, cause I almost fucked up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's time for last call. Well, this is the last time to get your motherfucking calls in. So I need y'all to pull up. Let's see here what we got here. You were live on Speaking of DTKA Promotions with Archie Red, the Kool-Aid Man. What flavor you sipping and why he telling us what flavor he sipping? Sippers, I want y'all to let me know in the chat right now, what is y'all's favorite moment of 2022, wrestling-wise? Pull up.
Archie, you know that we have that Motherland Red here.
Yes, sir.
With the Kingdom Nation.
Yes, sir.
Well, Archie, I have a lot of things to say, so I won't take too much of your time. Let me first address something real quick.
Okay.
At the last wrestling meet at the pay-per-view, I don't come with making excuses at all. No excuses. Even if I'm not 100%, I should take what happens and I take it full stride. Okay. But what bothers me is not me being 100% already due to illness, but then I have to come in and face someone who is not a part of the roster because it's the holidays and get jumped. I don't consider it as jump. I consider it like me being in the bootleg gauntlet match.
Oh, damn.
And then have to go defend my title against Father Time himself, who, by the way, even with all those odds against me and for him, still, he now giving credit, he won, but barely.
Barely?
He barely beat a broken man. So that's why I am so excited. Can you hear the vigor in my voice? I'm excited, Archie, to face him on Sunday, as I'm fully 100%. And Reggie, I don't want to just face him and beat him. Archie, I'm going to beat the hot piss out of Ace.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit.
I'm going to drag him all around DTKA, where he will use his perk to once again leave the division, because he knows he has no bearings here. I'm going to almost kill this man. Not kill him, don't bring the police. But I'm going to bring him to near death.
I ain't gonna pull a gun on you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do that to you. I ain't gonna do that to y'all. Don't call the police. Don't snitch. Pull up.
So what I'm saying is, get ready on Sunday, because yours truly, the prime time himself, is going to headline DTKA Sunday as I beat down your current DTKA King of the Indies champion, Ace, also known as Father Time. And you get ready. Get your popcorn ready. Get your servings ready. It's getting ready for the new year. Bring it in. I think you'll have your peas that people eat or whatever you want to do. Bring it on. Because yours truly will come back and be your king of the DTKA, King of the Indies division. And now I want to address something just real quick, because I know that there was a promo that came out from Braid Incorporated, and I do agree with one thing that they did say.
Okay.
The King of the Indies division is the best division. And they named all these wonderful names, and as you can even see, there was one great name that they left out, and I appreciate it, because they know where that reigns. But I do want to say this, all the names that were listed, Leo mentioned one, but I know he mentioned it, but he wants no parts of one RBR, Rude Boy Rufus. And I say that because I have faced him. I know what he brings to the table.
Okay.
Leo, that's not no problem you want. If you do, you might want to step up, my friend. I say that because the King of the Indies division is the best in DTKA, hands down. And as it being the best of the best, who will be your next King of the Indies champion, Mohammed, will headline it and headline DTKA, because that's who I am. Now, pushing amongst that aside, let's talk about our future DTKA Tag Team Champion.
Yeah, let's do that.
Smith.
Because I'm pretty sure you heard them getting a whole bunch of heat earlier. Some people in the tag team division got some shit to say about that there. But go ahead, you got it.
Look, they come and they talk their noise and they want a piece. When you are top of the mountain, everyone wants a piece of you. And that's what's happening now. They all want a piece of the Kingsmen. They all want a part of it. And guess what? Here at the Kingdom Nation, we don't let cries go unheard. Now, we know there's a thing that has to happen in this championship with the Shaolin monks and of course, the headhunters. They're out there. And I know they've got to get their spiel and do what they do. Once they finish that, go ahead. We are some gracious people. We will allow the Shaolin Kings and the headhunters to come in a 3-man tag team match against the Kingdom Nation's very own. Because we know they want it. So we're going to give them the Kingdom Nation's very own Niles and Kareem. Because you're not ready for the Kingsmen. You got to go face the others first. Niles and Kareem in a 3-man tag team match.
Against
to
who?
see if they're worthy of the Kingsmen.
Wait, hold on now. You say a 3-way tag team match? Are you telling me? Are you telling me that like any random tag team in the tag team division in this thing, or are you calling out specific talent?
Oh no, I want to. Those that wanted the Kingsmen, those Shaolin warriors, those head, you know, those guys.
Oh, okay. I see what you're getting at. Okay. Well, here's what I'm gonna have to do. I'll reach out to the boss, chop it up with him, get at the champs and things like that. Cause I mean, that would be some entertaining shit. But we're gonna have to see about that, because I see where y'all getting. And I would have thought, since they called in and shit like that, talking about the Kingsmen, I figured they would have brought it up there like, hey, well, we suggest going up against such and such. Like, why is it that Muhammad gotta call in and do it? Like, why? Like, what is that? Like, you ain't like.
Archie, are you surprised? Come on now. I keep telling you all and everyone in DTKA, I am not the best for no reason. Not just because I'm in ring. It's because I have the big brain as well. I bring all the greatness to DTKA. Look at DTKA. Since I've been here, it's been a great league. But since Muhammad has been here, you can testify DTK stock has done nothing but rise. True. That is not by accident, my friend. When you have the best here, you get nothing but the best, even from the blinded eyes of those that can't see it. And that is no shade, Chambers.
I see what he did there. Oh shit. Pull up, Muhammad of the nation. Hey, letting them have it, man. Well, yo, I appreciate it, bro. I'm looking.
Archie, really, and I will be quick, I promise. One more thing.
Do your thing.
One more thing. And this has been bothering me so, because the Kingdom Nation, you know, since we split from the Nation and Big Brother and Jaffa and Foxy, we no longer have a women in our division with us in our faction.
Okay.
But I've been hearing the clamor of one Alexa Rain, Miss 22nd title holder, has been chirping about our Kingsmen over and over and over and over. And I wish that it was something that we can do, but we are no fighters of women over here. But what I wish we had was a woman within our division to go ahead to put foot to mouth to shut up what needs to be closed. So, Jaffa, I may be reaching out to you, my friend, and trying to put something together on the line. And you can name your price, and I will name mine, because I think that we deserve a woman here in the Kingdom Nation. Why? Because Muhammad has spoken.
I think I know what he mean right there. I think I know what he's getting at right there, but I'm not gonna say nothing. You say I ain't gonna say it because I think I know, but I ain't gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? I think I know what he getting at with that, and if it is what I think it is, it's gonna be too damn good. Butler says Ari and Ash are some punks anyway. Niles and Kareem are the real team. Pull up there, Butler. Let them know. Let them know. That's all day. That is all day. Now, y'all, we do have that Kool-Aid line up for last call, so go ahead and holler at your boy. Oh, we got more action right now. Angie with that like. Pull up then. You live on Speaking of DTKA with Archie Red, the Kool-Aid man. What flavor you sipping? Pull up.
Well, what is going on, my good sir? How is this marvelous Thursday been?
pretty damn good. Matter of fact, hold on, real quick. I just saw Solidus just also hit the line. Should I bring in your faction mate in here on the line as well, or do?
No, that is amazing. That is great. See, that is what we call teamwork. Mate, please bring El Jefe, the equal shareholder of Blade Inc. as well on the line. We go ahead.
Alrighty then, got that taken care of, so he should be joining in here second. But while we waiting on him to join in, you got the flow, champ. Speak on it.
Since I'm the publicist to the champ is busy tonight. He's unfortunately at the Cowboys-Titans game, getting bored as hell because the Cowboys winning. But anyway.
Damn! Buckeye, thank you for joining us. Stay sipping.
But, Archie, I'm assuming you saw what happened earlier this evening, correct?
Yeah, I did. I got questions.
Go ahead. Ask away. See, I took over your show 2 weeks ago, so I'm giving you the opportunity to do your job. So go ahead.
Why VJ? What the fuck is going on there? Like, that's random as fuck, bro.
Random?
Yeah, that's random as fuck. That's random, bro.
Random. Archie, let's talk about history. Let's talk about history of somebody or a certain group or a certain mindset who thought they were best. And one by damn one, they have been exposed to what they truly are.
Okay.
And now we have this one individual. You know what? I can explain that at a later date. Just know that this is no random feat. Remember what I said 2 weeks ago? We said we are not the hunted no more.
Uh-huh.
We are the hunter.
Okay.
We have the gold, but now we have something to prove. But anyway, this is not about me on this season. This is not about me. Solidus, El Jefe, welcome. The floor is yours. Would you like to say something to the audience of this? Speaking of DTKA show, since I took over this interview, would you like to go ahead and say something?
Well, I'd like to wish you a happy holidays. I hope you and Mr. Blade had a great holiday week, and with your families. That's the first and foremost.
Yes.
Nah, I'm playing.
Yes. I mean, my stepson Grady came by, so that was great. But anyway,
damn.
But anyway, yes, that was great. Go ahead.
Well, I have to be humble. From time to time, I'm wrong. Mr. Publicist, you were right. And let me talk about that real quick. I have this little roach that he's starting to get on my nerves. His name is he's the former Big Chief, because I'm the Big Chief now after whipping his ass so many times.
Damn, all shit, Big Chief, he coming at you, bro. Come on now.
That's accurate. That is accurate. Okay.
So, me and the publicist were having a conversation. We were of the opinion that people here at DTKA, they need to lighten up. We need to have a better sense of humor. The chat needs to, we need more laughs than we need to get angry at each other at this time of year, right?
Right.
So there may or may not have been a prank call placed by the publicist to Mr. Ex-Chief, telling him that a family member just got into a car accident.
Damn.
A little feel.
Yeah, and I myself, trying to think of this man in high esteem. So no, he won't be distracted. And the publicist just told me, no, just watch what's gonna happen. It's just flat out just gonna be probably one of the easiest matches you've ever had.
Yep, that's about right.
And I can see why Leo hired this man. He's spot on.
Damn.
I don't think I can broke a sweat.
Yeah.
And my ex-chief, you need to be a little bit mentally tougher here, my man. I mean, or you have a better sense of humor. I mean, your mom's good.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Yo, fam. Bro, ain't no. Bro, I hope you watch this. Even if you're not here right now, whether it's on a replay or something, I better get an alert on my phone or something saying you own that ass. Because pull up.
I would
Y'all
say
hell.
this would be
Y'all
about
hell. I should find y'all asses,
right
but
around
I'm gonna let it slide. Bro, y'all wild.
Oh my God. Solidus, El Jefe. That was out of line. We do not condone other people's parents, other people's loved ones, unless there's some factual truth to the matter. Now, even though there is factual truth to the matter, you've been with his mama. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Just a rumor. But Big Chief, you are mentally weak. And now we see that. So now, hope you have fun being in the DTK locker room in the bottom.
Good God. Oh my God, bro. I thought this was speaking of DTKA. I did not know they were doing stand-up, but then again, they did say to lighten up, bring some more humor and some more laughs to the motherfucking chat, and damn it, they own that shit. Oh shit. So okay, so now that we got Solidus, obviously not done with Big Chief. Leo going after BJ.
I just took a crazy.
Rude Boy Rufus seemed like he got some Warpath issues right now though, and I gotta is okay. Now that's actually a dumbass question. Because I was gonna say, does it have something to do with Rude Boy Rufus making that post? But we saw what happened at HoliDazed and Confused when Warpath ran up. So I still need some more info on that. Like, I get he's going to he used his perk, went to the King of the Indies division, but why? Basically, what the fuck I asked Rude Boy Rufus, like, why go after Rude Boy Rufus? That's what I'm trying to get at, because I'm confused on that.
El Jefe, would you like to answer that, or would you like me to?
Why don't I start off with? I mean, look, we all know Rude Boy has been he's a fine champion back in his time. He did his thing. OG
back
in his time. He's somebody we can all admire back in his time. So, keyword there, back in his time. Present,
like a hairline.
Going forward, the division needs a new face, a better face. That's why Warpath is running around to clean it up from the chicken ass and JB, all the rest of the clowns there. So now we have somebody we can rely on.
Okay, but cause see, when I see this, I figured like, okay, Warpath gonna go to the King of the Indie division. He's gonna automatically go for the top talent in that division, but he didn't even go at the champ. He went at Rude Boy Rufus. So do y'all see Rude Boy as the top of the mountain in the King of the Indies division for that to be the first target? Because you obviously gonna you want your first deal to send a message, and Warpath is obviously trying to send that.
Well, look, Rude Boy is one of the few people you can look at in this company and say he doesn't really need a belt. He's one of the best. So
I agree with that. Rude Boy does not need a title. That's factual.
So there was a little string there where Rude Boy was defending the title. Was it maybe almost twice a week?
Yeah.
So listen, we shit on everybody, but we're gonna let Warpath shit all over Rude Boy.
Okay. I respect that. I respect that answer. Now, with that, because we kind of impromptu this card right here. We were supposed to have a Solidus card and a Leo Blade card. But is there anything else? Is there anything that you wanted to get off your chest that you haven't gotten off already?
I'll be listening to the one and only Publicist.
Okay. Okay, so same thing for you, Publicist. Do you got anything else you want to, maybe to the Cypress, to the division, or BJ, since you ran up on him so much that you decided to celebrate with the clown and shit like that, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? Oh, my bad, just the Publicist. My bad.
Let me just say this, and then I'm going to let you go.
Go up.
BJ, your time has come. You've been talking a lot about that you are the guy. And me and you both know you were the guy at 420. We always knew that. However, nobody else knew that. So now, here's your chance. Here's your chance to be the good guy. The fairy tale ending of all fairy tales. But guess what, DJ? Oh, your old boy couldn't do it. Your other old boy couldn't do it. And now it's your turn to strike out.
Okay. Damn, bro. Yeah, hey, BJ, you better put boots to asses, man. They laughing at you right now, bro. You better pull up. You better pull up.
Or we can make it worse, DJ. You can be just like your little Dallas Cowboys. Just be always.
Oh, yes. Why you gotta go? Come on now. Play nice, man. Play nice, man. Play nice, man. Come on now. My man had the uppercut below the belt, bro. Like, nah, damn.
Hey, Archie.
And then he just go to, oh, that son of a, man, hey, damn. Them motherfuckers, man, they get on my nerve, but at the same time, it be like, damn, like, I have nothing for that, right? I have nothing for that right now. I have nothing for that. I really, really don't. I ain't got nothing for that. But, hey, we still got the line up, the last call. If y'all want to get y'all in, go ahead and holler to where I believe I still have like one more person trying to get a call in. Let's see here. Let's see if we can get it in now. Give them a few minutes because yeah, we definitely keep it up on 3.5 right now. So let's see if we're gonna get another call up in here or not. Probably not. All right, but I didn't see anybody's best moments of 22, so I'm going to go ahead and pull mine up. For me, I think Cody Rhodes making the jump from AEW to WWE is the biggest moment of 22, and here's why I say that. Cody came over, had the feud with Seth Rollins, then immediately got injured, but still to this day, that is one of the best matches all year. Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. Like, for me, that shit is just fucking top tier. That was the best moment for me, in my opinion. Whether y'all agree or disagree, doesn't matter, but pour y'all's up in the comment section as well. Right now, though, you alive with Archie Red, the Kool-Aid Man. On Speaking of DTKA Promotions, what flavor you sipping?
I'm sipping on why is everybody keep on biting. It never fails. It just won't stop.
Now, what do you mean by biting?
Let me tell. Oh, so we just gonna skip over what Wade talking about earlier, right? So everybody got everybody can't remember.
Oh, you talking about like amnesia?
Yeah, very bad.
Oh, okay.
So everybody got. Okay, I guess this is a show of people that don't know shit. Once again, I don't get props. Once again, so who came in this year as the IC champion?
I believe he said Wade said he came into 2022 as the IC champion.
Sir, you are talking to the IC champion that came in this year as the IC champion.
Oh shit.
Let's talk about. See you forgot. See what you been smoking on. What you been smoking on, Archie?
I got some good shit, but even if I do forget, I have a book right here that I can flip-flop through and go all the way back to.
Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back then. So when I came in and I defended my title against whoever it was, I was successful in that defense. Remember that, Alexa. Remember that. Anyway, then we had a tournament for the IC championship, and whether it was for Chambers.
Yeah, the end of the 36 Chambers IC
thank
tournament.
You.
Yeah.
I've been. Thank you. So Wade, nice try. You didn't come up with this first. Okay. I'm sorry I had to pop that bubble of your.
On the on the tournament thing, I'll give you the tournament part. But as far as timeline though, that wasn't at the beginning of the year though, fam. Sorry.
Of this year.
Yeah, that wasn't at the beginning of the year because I was.
It's still this year.
No, that was this year. But no, he's saying like the turn of the calendar type, like when the calendar like changes, like basically like January 1st type shit, like bringing in the new year as champion. While you are right, you were the IC champion of 2022. You know what I'm saying? Like having the tournament and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You got that part completely right as far as like. Fighting with a tournament or something like that. I definitely give you that one. I just think it's somewhere in there's some timeline confusion going on in there. I don't know if it's him, you, me, something like that. Yeah, but I'd have to go back to my handy dandy notebook. You know what I'm saying? To actually refresh that shit. So I'm gonna get away from that. But bro, with everything being, I gotta say this because MBI has been. Y'all have been. I'm gonna just say y'all got spotlighted today. I mean, you had. First of all, I don't know what the fuck is up with J Money and Sir Scott Ryan backstage. I don't know what the fuck that was about. And then we have you team up with Ricky Rose to take on DB and the big bad baby daddy Ali. Now, Anthony Antone was ringside, and y'all just kept fucking him up, and he ain't even do shit.
I'm gonna break it down to you. Man. We had to put hands on that clown, so he won't interfere in the match. Regardless if he was or not, we still had to put hands on. That's just how he is. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Tonight was on the hunt. We gave y'all a warning to watch your back. Y'all didn't listen. You know what I'm saying? Jay handled homeboy backstage so he won't come and interfere in the match with us. And then once we saw him outside, we put hands on him. You know what I'm saying? So DB Money and this goofy, whatever what the hell he supposed to be, we can have a straight up, 2-on-2 match. That's all. That's all. We just had to handle it like how we handle it because, we come from the streets and we just don't. We watching all our angles and watching our back. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't gonna have nobody coming sideline or interfere or doing none of that goofy shit. So that's why homeboy got dealt with in the back. That's why he got dealt with outside the ring. And that's what happened. As you see, without them, they ain't nothing.
Shit. Hey, man.
I mean,
say how you saying. He said the fact that y'all got that. Ali says y'all wasn't right putting hands on Anthony Antone. He didn't do nothing.
Yes,
we
was right.
The fact y'all got to do all that tells me y'all scared. Is what Ali's saying right now.
Puppet man, tell that puppet man to keep playing with himself with that puppet hand he got. Look, we ain't got time to go back and forth for a dude that playing with puppets.
I don't think he does either because he just say we don't do that run up shit like y'all do.
It don't matter though. We told y'all watch your back and stop being hard headed. Please, every last one of y'all stop being hard headed.
He said he about to take his belt off, Ali. He say stop being hard headed, man. I know you ain't about to let this man talk to you like that, bro.
And let me put a little sidebar since some people thinking they want to be I guess the king of Africa or some Zulu Nation or that little sidebar. I mean, I'm gonna get back to hustling and crumbs. Please get over that ass woman I gave to you last year when it was a triple threat. Was it me, him, and Leo, and I won the match and I had bragging rights. And ever since then, you haven't been the same. It's okay. And then you wonder why Alexa keep coming at your crew like that. You wonder why? Because you don't know how to let go. Your crew suck too. They suck. You see what I'm saying? They suck.
Yeah, y'all were going at it in the fucking chat before the show. Like y'all were going ham fucking crazy with it.
Oh, that's what it is. I'm not gonna get into that. That's personal. I'm not getting into that. Sorry, I can't put that out there. You know what I'm saying?
For legal reasons, I cannot discuss it.
Yes. She not calling up here, putting it out there. I can't do that either. So it's all about respect. But like I said, Muhammad, let that ass woman go, bro. Please, stay in your lane and deal with your division. Please, that's all you gotta do. Deal with your queens or kings, whatever the hell they supposed to be. Handle that situation. Don't worry about Chambers and nothing going over here, because we ain't got nothing to talk about. We're in two different topics. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say about him, man. Just let that ass woman go.
Already,
please.
Man. Well, hey, bro. I appreciate the freaking call in. My ass gonna have to go ahead and get on up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because we are running long right now, and I'm getting flagged down by the boss man and things. But bro, I appreciate the fucking call in and things like that, bro. Man. Coming in, doing what you do, man. Hey, Chambers and everything. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all NBI came through. You know what I'm saying? Y'all held it down, but. Holla at your boy Rose for me, man. Make sure he good.
All right, no, sure will. All right, man.
Already,
be careful, man.
For sure. Poe up, y'all. That was Chambers of MBI poing up for us. And y'all, what a great freaking show. I feel like we was in here, we was vibing, doing our damn thing. Thank y'all so much for coming through. If y'all are watching this on Facebook, appreciate y'all for being here live. If you watching this on YouTube, thank you for coming over here, clicking. Make sure you hit that notify bell. You know what I'm saying? Turn your notifications on, hit the bell, subscribe, all that shit. And if you want to get in on the festivities, whether it's call-ins, you know what I'm saying, be up in here in the chat or come on the show via video, you just holler at me and we can get you in over here on this side. But y'all, this has been Speaking of DTKA Promotions with me, Archie Red, aka the Kool-Aid Man, aka the Instigator Commentator, aka Mr. Clip.
And we out this bitch, y'all. Stay sipping. Kool-Aid so good, even diabetic can drink it. Pull up.
Let me just hit my button here.
This is Sheldon King, reminding you to tune in every Sunday at 5 for DTKA Promotions. Tune in every Sunday to watch the greatest performers DTKA has to offer. Don't miss a second to clip all the greatness and enjoy all the moments from every match from bell to bell. And remember, when you're watching DTKA, just know that Shaolin style will always reign supreme.
Hey guys, tune in Sunday live at 5 Eastern time. 5 Eastern PM and the PM, and check out Drink in the Kool-Aid, man, and let's put a smile on that face of yours. Oh, I didn't hit stop. Recover, botch.
Hey, what's up, folks? It's the big bad baby daddy Ali, here to give a shout out to Drinking the Kool-Aid Promotions. It's going down every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central. You're going to see some of the best wrestling, some of the best storylines, all original created wrestlers. A lot better than that crap you watch on TV. Big shout out to Archie Red and all the guys and girls in the back, everybody on the roster, and all the sippers. Because if you ain't sipping, you're
Are
tripping.
you calling a cootie
And remember,
when you
fans,
let go?
when you're baby daddy world order, you're a baby daddy world order for life. Or 18 years, whichever comes first. You had to say that, didn't you? Yes, I did, sock puppet lawyer. Yes, I did. Remember, you get your own sock puppet lawyer at sockpuppetlawyer.com. See you in the ring!
Oh, it's your boy, L. Tommy from Frozen Orange Gaming. I got a quick shout out to my guy, Archie Red, over at Drink That Kool-Aid Podcast. A new show coming live on Sundays at 5 p.m. hosted by DTKA Promotions. Are y'all ready? Because I am. Are you ready? Let's go, y'all. Best of luck, Archie, man. Get it, bro. Get it. And are y'all ready to see all this live action? You won't know until you come see it. You won't know until you come see it.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tyler Connor, representing the Divine Rapture and the Chosen Few. Just wanted to give a shout out to my boy Archie Red for all the hard work he does for DTKA Promotions. If you guys would be interested in checking that out, it's every Sunday night, 5 p.m. Eastern. And it's not just the wrestling show, you know. Shout out to the podcast, shout out to the talk show to call in on. Shout out to the normal streams he does. Check out the page, check out the YouTube. He's got some dope merch to purchase. So bring your asses over to DTKA Promotions at 5 p.m. Eastern Sundays.
Oh, it's Mahia coming to tell you, check out DTKA Sunday, 5 p.m. Ill ass show you'll see. Alright, so come sip with us, man. Alright, all day. Alright, peace.
Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central. You ain't got nothing to do. You're just sitting there at the house. So what the best thing you can do? You can watch the best wrestling promotion in all the internet. DTKA, also known as the Leo Blade Show. That's right. My client, Leo Blade, formally invites you to watch this promotion and appreciate the best content, the best storytelling, the awesome interactions with the people and the fans. But not only that, just to see greatness. Because at the end of the day, Leo Blade equals ratings. Check us out. 5 Eastern. Let's go.